Have years of unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage bank levy, or finally just want to sleep better, business or personal, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief while there's still time. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau and tough, this veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. The call is free. Call their hotline number now, 800-442-9856. 800-442-9856. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-442-9856 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
Gators, ghosts, and goblins. Only at Gatorland.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
You know you can always text us,
Unless you're driving.
at 77031. Standard data and message rates apply. Real Mobile is powered by Orange Buick GMC and OrangeBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade. Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Accidents happen, but Mo's here to help. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday magic.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. CHECK. That's check. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. Are now listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right. Here we go on a Thursday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day, and we do have a good program for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. Deb does it around 3:20 with JCS News. The Froggers football forecast. We'll do that at 3:45. 4 o'clock hour stack date night done right with our buddy Danny Meyering from Orlando Date Night Guide. We'll also talk to Glenn Klausman about Colbert Court. I'll tell you, the case today is one that everybody should pay attention to, especially going into the holiday season. 5 o'clock hour trivia. We'll end it up with Ross thoughts, and you heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long, plus 4 opportunities for you to win $1,000. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
My son used a potty for the first time.
Yay!
Definitely a fluke. Carry on.
407-916-1041. Text 77031. Find us easily on social. Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show. And all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. That's where you can check us out on our YouTube feed. Get involved with our question of the day. And if you'd like to send a talk back, that's easy as well. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. We will get you on there, no problem whatsoever.
Superstar.
Check is your 3 o'clock keyword. That's CHECK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Check, guys. That's it. That is your 3 o'clock keyword. Good luck. How you guys doing today? Everybody good?
I had a great morning.
How'd you have a great morning? What made it such a great morning?
Dude,
I slept till noon.
Yeah,
No.
you're right.
I didn't have one. No, it's because my son used the damn potty, dude. That's a big deal.
That is a huge deal.
How did he indicate that that's what he wanted to do? And was it a 1 or 2, or does it matter?
It was a both.
Oh, it was. Oh, yeah.
It was 1 and 2. Because,
Nice.
Well, I mean, call it for what it is. I don't know if you can 2 without 1. Usually 2's
yeah,
go
you're,
with 1.
you're,
you
you're
know?
right. You're right.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Without going into great detail, but yeah, 2 and 1 and 2 capital TOO2.
Oh, yeah. 2 and 2.
2.
A whole bunch.
Yeah.
And what are those little potties that you have to wind up then dumping in the toilet? That thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you flush it.
Did he tell you he had to go and then you walk him over the whole 9 yards?
You know, that's why I kind of said fluke. You got to get my wife on the horn because, you know, right when he woke up from his first nap, took up, we looked online. You're supposed to, not supposed to, but, you know, in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you want to use a bathroom. Same thing with babies. As soon as they woke up, we put him on the potty. Next thing I know, he's doing the face. I walk in just by a coincidence just to see, because I heard him wake up. Next thing I know, he's doing the first time on the first thing on the
Wow.
first
So
round.
awesome.
Wow.
Well, it was a little graphic for him because he didn't.
He was a little scared.
Well, I just don't know if it's ever been so successful in that
Right, yeah.
since.
They say babies that's part of the reason why potty training can be difficult because that's always been a part of their existence.
Right,
you know, they've worn diapers, they were in the womb, so to kind of let it go is let it go.
So what
Let it go.
what I thought his face told me was that this is the first time he's sitting down and doing that. Usually he's sitting down on his butt.
Right, or while walking around, just kind of leans on a couch.
Well,
This is just like you.
Right.
Yeah,
He's young for this.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he still doesn't walk, right?
yeah. He's not walking like all the time. We
Oh.
just are trying to get ahead of the curve. If we can get him out of diapers before he like turns 2, that's like one of our big goals right now
Yeah,
for the
kick ass.
second year.
That's awesome. Yeah, man, that's great.
Save some cash.
So
Gosh.
what I saw his face experience, I believe, is that this entire time he's sitting on his butt when that happens. That's not a fun time.
No.
So this is the first time.
Harder.
Yeah, way harder.
Yeah.
Something's in the way, aka the floor.
Right, yeah. Right.
You know? So this time, nothing's in the way, and I think it caught him off guard.
Really?
Yeah, because he got a little
pushback.
Yeah, no pushback at all. So this thing was for the first time like, I'm gonna go for it,
Wow.
and he went for it.
Good for him, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did it scare him? Did you show it to him after the fact just to let him know what he made?
What
or?
you did.
I mean, it scared Olivia and me. But yeah, we also showed it to him. We told him it was like, yep, now it's flush time. Everything is sung. Flush, flush, flush.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like everything. So we basically, if you could hear the greatest hits of my household in the last year,
Well, that's a children's album, dude. You should do that.
well, that's also how we argue
Oh, yeah. Okay.
in song.
Between you and your wife?
Why did you forget to do this? Yeah, it's a disease.
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah, we can't stop.
That's odd. Singing the issues around the house is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it makes them seem more palatable.
The APR on the car that you're looking at.
Oh, it's still doing that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Still in the car game?
Oh, always in the car game.
I thought you would have made a decision by now. That's last we heard about this on Tuesday, but doesn't this go back to last week?
See, this, you forgot. You forgot.
I didn't forget anything.
You burned through cars like I did Newports.
I've had the same truck for like 5 years. Matter of fact, my truck's paid for.
He goes through houses faster than cars.
Houses are my problem.
I would say houses and cars. Is that how many cars have you owned?
Forever?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't know, 20?
That
15 or so. I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe not even that many.
Now, watch this, Jack. How many cars? You are his age.
3.
Boom.
Yeah,
you
what-
are ridiculously above the average of amount of cars owned in a human life.
I don't know that I am, dude.
100%.
Really? You think?
100%. 1,000%.
Really?
So I got to remind you that, buying a car, we're going to take our time.
We got a big deal.
It's the biggest deal. This is the only car she's actually ever purchased.
Right, yeah. It's her first new car or first newish car?
Yeah. This was what is it? A gimme down.
Yeah.
From
Hand-me-down, right.
Hand-me-down from like an uncle or a grandpa with his truck.
Deb, how many have you had? I mean, since I've known you, you've only had the one. Well, now the new one. But I mean, you had that Hyundai for a while, did you not?
I had a Tempo, an Escort, a Prelude, a Tiburon, and now my Honda.
So 5 or
5.
6? Yeah. Jack, you've literally only had 3 since I've known you?
6, 7. I'm on 8.
You're on 8?
I'm on 8.
Oh, God. I'm on 1,
Wait.
2, 3,
I'm on 3.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, one more.
A fair amount of
8,
whips.
9. I think I've had 9 or 10, actually.
10 cars.
You got.
And I've had 4 houses in the last 6 years. 8
No.
years, that's the thing.
You had the Lake House, Baldwin Park, Geneva. Yeah, you're on house number
4
4
houses
in
in
a
there.
show that's getting ready to turn 7.
Right, yeah.
And it's also the deadline for us to pull the trigger on said next car is until early November.
Why is that?
Just promotion.
Okay,
That's running around.
Very nice. Brand new car?
That I enjoy.
You getting a new one?
I do not think I am.
Yeah, I mean, that's, sometimes you don't want to do that. I mean, with certain models, you can get away with that. Hondas.
I'm a big believer.
Toyotas.
I'm a big believer of that 3 to 4 year window.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think 3 to 4-year windows when it comes to buying cars.
Yeah. I've heard the mileage thing with some of the imports. This goes back to the timing belt type thing, that service is usually 90,000 miles. So they say if you're going to buy one with some miles on it, buy it after the 90,000 miles so it has that service on it, because that's, I think, the most expensive service you have to do on those import vehicles, for the first 4 or 5 years you own them.
Is that still a thing?
I don't know if it is or not, Jack. I just knew it was for years. I haven't worked on a car beyond 1993 in so long, it's ridiculous.
But there's one aspect of this next car that I am absolutely obsessed with.
Which is
my wife is almost impossible to shop for.
Okay.
I sound like every other dude. Sometimes I think I got a coin flip chance on gifts because she's not a Louboutin jewelry.
No, she's not that, right?
It's not that. She wants practicality. She wants something that is really hard for me to conjure up.
Right, yeah.
She wants you to pay attention, see her soul, and understand who she really is at her core.
Yeah.
Practicality. What I'm trying to say is that
that's, by the way, Jack just named the triumvirate of impossible.
Yeah, knowing that my wife is about to get this next car and this big car, and it's also for the family and everything.
Sure,
We're on the
it's a
same
family
team,
car,
of
right.
course.
Are you putting a big bow on it and say, "Hey, Merry Christmas"?
Well, there's no better time for me to go harder when it comes to purchasing or gifting or expressing and walking the talk of hey, yo, baby girl, I'm about this life.
Right, yeah.
Than car buying.
Sure, and you got to remember, man, there's a number of ways you should look at this. I mean, she's driven that truck for a long time.
The whole time.
Right, since I've known her, she's had that one truck. So all the money you've saved by not having a car payment for all these years has value.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, so that's allowed you to buy a new car. It's allowed her to buy the house. It's allowed a lot of other things to happen that are more important financially.
I'm trying to yam on that car payment.
Jim Forrest from Daytona texts in, and he wants to know if you have had more cars in your life or sexual partners.
That is a valid question that I am never going to answer.
Smart man.
407-916-1041. Text us at
Smart man.
77031. I'm not going over my body/car count on the show today.
I don't want to also do that, but I think that is a phenomenal question because
For the last 20 years, I'm good.
You're about to find out how charming versus how broke you are. There's a fun Venn diagram with those two questions.
Yeah, the number for the last 20 years is easy AF. It's one. Outside of that, can't tell you. I saw something online today I found very interesting. Part of my show prep is rolling through Reddit occasionally, and Reddit can be a lot of things every day. But one of the comments I saw during one of the stories, I wish I remember the front of the story. It was somebody who said your credit score is who you are. Woo! That your credit score
that sounds like Bill Parcells in football. Your record is who you are.
Your credit score is who you are as a person. More than it's the biggest tell of who and what kind of person you are.
Interesting.
And that got some interesting feedback. And I started thinking about it, and I was like, wait, this person actually may have a point. And then kind of started talking about it a little bit more, and we will as well a little bit later, and came to the conclusion that maybe that isn't the case at all. So we do have a lot of stuff to talk about. Did you guys see that UCF unveiled their new space uniforms?
No.
Oh,
dude,
no,
they are
for the year.
badass. I don't care what you say about UCF. The connection between UCF and the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex is one of the most unique relationships in all of Division I college football.
And I just hate when Houston tries to steal our thunder
and
at
they
all.
try.
Houston, dude, come on,
Get
man.
out of here.
Get out of here.
There is a museum that's closing. It's unique as well. St. Cloud is going to rename an area of their town, and you can see why. And it's funny because they're like, well, we're finally going to do this, or we're going to stand up and do this. But it's been this way for a while, and it's 2025 now, and they're going to do it. Plus, we have our question of the day, and a question of the day is:
will you shop at Publix after they okayed open carry in their stores?
Somebody texted in earlier during the News Junkie and said they were in a Publix over in Palm Bay and saw two dudes walking through with a rifle. With rifles, I don't know how accurate that is, but I have to tell you, being in a grocery store and seeing somebody packing open is going to be very bizarre. I haven't experienced that yet, but I wonder if you are in a Publix and you're walking through the aisles and you see people open carrying, is that going to change your shopping habit? That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Just take the free cookie, man.
Plus, Jack sent me a text about Castleberry Police Department today, and they are feeling themselves. And I will tell you how in a little bit. Deb, what do you have for news?
Well, we're
That's
learning
crazy,
more
really.
about the manicure accused of starting the Palisades fire. Today marks 1 year since Hurricane Milton. You guys remember spending the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And when your Halloween decorations lead to an arrest. We'll talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
We got a B15 on a lewd and lascivious witch.
It's a little worse than that.
Is it worse than that?
Yeah. People, let's just say even politics has taken over Halloween.
Good God almighty. All right, we'll take a little break. Come back in a second. Don't forget your 3 o'clock keyword is check. I know every single day I do at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
I don't know what it is.
It'd be great if it were 5.
Check is the keyword, guys. Go get that money. We're back in a sec with Deb's News and more of the Jim Colbert Show.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 9 p.m., it's Real Laughs with comedians James Miguel and Ken. And Real Music starts tonight at 10 on Real Radio 104.1.
The roadways might be slippery. We got scattered showers in the area, and afternoon traffic starting to pile up in some familiar areas. You're going to get caught up in some slowdowns on I-4 getting through the city and between Dr. Phillips and through that amusement park area. There's a serious accident blocking all lanes on 4th City Road northbound before Altamont Drive at Orange Avenue. Look out for crews on the roadways. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Verdict with Ted Cruz Podcast.
I'm Ben Ferguson. And I'm Ted Cruz. 3 times a week we do our podcast, Verdict with Ted Cruz.
We're nationwide. We have millions of listeners.
We bring you behind the scenes, inside the White House, the Senate, the Supreme Court.
So download Verdict with Ted Cruz now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000. 407-213-0000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
It's time to get loud. Come on, feel the noise. Quiet Riot Live with special guest Vixen. Feel the Noise, Friday, March 6th at the Hard Rock Live Orlando. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster and the Hard Rock Live box office. Don't miss Quiet Riot with Vixen, March 6th, Hard Rock Live Orlando.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
Is it a cold, allergies, or could it be a sinus issue? Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help you find out. A recent study has shown that 45% of patients who suffer from allergies also suffer from chronic sinus issues that are often left untreated. So ditch those nasal sprays and over-the-counter meds for good and find a solution that actually works at Aspire Allergy and Sinus. Go to aspireallergy.com to schedule your appointment. That's aspireallergy.com.
Hey, it's Karen in Georgia, and we just celebrated our 500th episode of My Favorite Murder.
That's 500 podcasts filled with true crime, comedy,
and some light girl math.
We're about to podcast for you. Watch this.
We have to think of something to say after welcome every week, and we're doing it.
Every week for 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
10 years.
10.
That's what 500 episodes sounds like.
New episodes every Thursday. Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Gators, Ghosts, and Goblins, only at Gatorland.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
What's going on, Colbert and Company's Concrete Mike?
What up, Mike?
Hey, Mike. I am 49 years old. I have only owned 9 vehicles in my life. A couple of them have been, 3 of them being work trucks. My current truck that I'm driving right now, I have 488,000 miles on it. I've had it for 9 years. The truck before that I had for 17 years. So, there's that. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, buddy. That's good. I like keeping mine is, I think, 5 years old. I like it. It's got about 70,000 miles on it. Still kicking.
He's about to hit a half a million miles on a truck that he's had for less than 10 years.
He's had 2 vehicles in the ages of all my children. 407-916-1041. Don't forget your 3 o'clock keyword is check, C-H-E-C-K. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Had some winners earlier. We have 2 on the books. Love to add 1 this week. That'd be great. Another this week. Check is the word. Go get it. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here. So is Ross.
And I'm happy.
All right, let's get some news. Here's Deb.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
Next time you do that, I'm going to leave the newscast open and you can do it yourself.
Was that real?
What? I didn't stand up, dude. Damn. I just do it to make
like
her laugh.
Miles.
She laughs at burps and farts. It makes me laugh when she doesn't. So I try to do one or 2 a day.
It's just that response made me go like, oh, that was live.
The JCS News brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Federal court hearing for the Florida man who's accused of starting the deadly Palisades fire in California is postponed. 29-year-old Jonathan Rinderknecht was scheduled to appear for a detention hearing in Orlando today. It's been rescheduled to October 17th. He's facing facing arson and destruction of property charges. Now, in the meantime, we're learning that Rinderknecht also accused to threaten down to burn his home here in Central Florida.
Good Lord.
That's what an ATF agent testified today at that federal court hearing. Police responded to a disturbance call at the home in West Melbourne on September 19th. He was living there with his sister and brother-in-law. Now, a family member told police that Rinderknecht threatened to burn down their house. He'd moved back to Central Florida 5 months ago after living in Pacific Palisades. There was 2 911 calls in the last month. So he's been there since January after allegedly setting the fires, right?
Yeah.
Within the last month, his family made 2 911 calls. One where he threatened to burn down the family home, and a second one when his father called and said they had found a gun in the home and that this young man had threatened to use it on his brother-in-law in case he had to in self-defense.
Wow,
So
dude.
they said in the 5 months since he moved back from California, within the last month, they have watched his mental health seriously decline to the
God.
point where the family was in fear of their own lives.
Yeah, get that guy in custody and keep him there. Yeah.
Today is he going to be able to be free on bond while he's, getting ready for his case? And I guess there was a big battle in the courtroom with prosecutors saying, listen, this guy is a danger to the Central Florida community. He cannot be let out.
Yeah.
He needs to be held right now without
Well,
bond.
if the charge is burning down half of Los Angeles and he's still threatening to burn stuff, keep him in jail.
Right.
Like the dumbest dude could figure that out, right?
Yeah, exactly. And like we did when we did the story yesterday, that ChatGPT image that he had on his phone was one of the ways that they nabbed him. The ChatGPT was he asked for a dystopian painting of a forest on fire and dozens of people seen fleeing from it. So those ChatGPT images are part of the reason, part of the evidence at least. All right, here's some good news. A Florida State University freshman linebacker who was shot and nearly died in August has been released from the hospital.
Yeah, I saw that. That's good news. I saw that today.
Yeah. Sorry for you to be the only one clapping.
The school says 18-year-old Ethan Pritchard is alert, responsive, and able to communicate. The university says Pritchard is being sent to a rehab facility in Jacksonville. 4 people are facing charges after Pritchard was shot in the head.
Unbelievable.
Outside a Gadsden County apartment on August 31st. Tragically, a case of mistaken identity.
So, I was surprised at first when you said that because I didn't think he was close to being able to be released.
Same here.
It's a rehab facility.
It is a rehab facility, yeah. All right, the Orlando Police Union is seeking a pay raise. So union members are asking for a 4% pay hike each year for the next 3 years. They're also pushing for additional compensation for officers on specialized teams. So think about when there is a protest and they send officers out to do that detail. The officers are saying, man, we should get the same pay that SWAT team members get. Right? But then the city negotiators like, yeah, well, if we do that, then you got to take a smaller overall raise.
Right.
Yeah, so the negotiations continue. City negotiators are offering a smaller base raise in exchange for special team pay. Negotiations will continue until an agreement is reached. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier is picking up President Trump's endorsement for a full term, with Trump calling him, quote, a true champion for MAGA, end quote. Uthmeier, a longtime ally of Governor Ron DeSantis, thanked Trump and pledged to keep fighting for Floridians. The endorsement is seen as a major boost for Uthmeier's 2026 campaign, likely clearing the field of major GOP challengers.
Yeah, because you got all the cops, all the sheriffs, right? Every county.
51 out of 67. And of course, he's already got a war chest that's got plenty of money in it.
For sure, yeah.
Trump praised Uthmeier's tough stance on crime and immigration, including his support for the controversial Alligator Alcatraz Detention Center. Speaking of immigration, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals in Atlanta is hearing arguments about a Florida immigration law that allows the state to prosecute illegal entry. 11th Circuit Court Appeals Judge Charles Wilson wants clarification on the state versus federal jurisdiction.
But the non-citizen is cooperating with a federal investigation. So in the absence of preemption, I guess a Florida state attorney can preempt the Attorney General of the United States.
I wouldn't worry about that. They're probably close friends.
Yeah, they are close friends.
But the state is asking the 3-judge panel to vacate a lower court's preliminary injunction freezing the enforcement of that state statute. The ACLU argued it's unconstitutional. All right, here we go again. Some Duval County School Board members.
Duval.
You guys don't want to chime in?
No, well, you want
I'm not
us
from
to
there.
say Duval?
Like the coach.
Oh yeah,
Duval.
Duval.
It's creepy. Here he comes.
Duval. he just needs to lean into it and only say it like that.
Look, I gotta tell you, Jacksonville fans will have him say it that way and 500 other ways if they keep winning.
Yeah,
because under this cat, they look pretty ferocious.
they should make a deal with him and just the city and the culture is that if he wins a ring, you got to say it like that.
That's right. There's no more. That's right. That's exactly how it should be. Duval. Duval.
Well, some Duval County School Board members are facing backlash for wearing pink shirts with the phrase, quote, "This is the turning point," end quote, during a public meeting this week. The shirts were seen as a nod to, Turning Point USA, right? The conservative group founded by the late Charlie Kirk, sparking criticism from parents and community members. Board Chair Charlotte Joyce says the shirts were meant to honor both Kirk and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. That's a way to tie them together, right?
Right.
That's,
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, that's a stretch.
Yeah, that is a stretch.
That's a stretch.
Yeah. That's Olympic level stretch.
That is Olympic level. The district hasn't commented, but critics say the display raises questions about political messaging and double standards in local schools. All right, speaking of school, if you want to be a lawyer, what school do you think gives you your best bang for your buck?
Law school.
Law school. No, not that one.
What, university in Florida?
Yes, exactly.
I would say, well, Stetson has a good law program. So does that thing Rollins, but those are very expensive schools.
I'll go in Valencia.
I'll go
University.
I'll go University of Florida.
Let's try Florida State University.
Oh, wow, really?
Yep,
Okay,
Florida
yeah.
State University may give you the best bang for your buck. Pre-Law magazine yesterday released its list of law schools that provide the best value, and FSU came in first. The law school's in-state tuition has been frozen for 16 years, and Dean Aaron O'Hara Connor, that's a good German name, isn't it? Says Tallahassee offers a lower cost of living than many other state capitals. The University of Florida came in fourth.
It is a beautiful area around Tallahassee. And around
I loved it.
But there's like nothing there.
There's nothing to do.
It's like kind of like Gainesville. Gainesville, when Florida, when Session is out, it's really not that like it's a beautiful town because it's kind of stoic and a lot of the buildings are brick, so it has that very kind of northeast kind of feel.
A lot of trees. Did they? All those trees survive that hurricane?
I don't
the hurricane
remember,
that was coming for them, and they were worried about the trees.
Yeah, actually, that's
like
a very good question because Tallahassee has a beautiful tree canopy and it's very hilly. But
very hilly, yeah.
But I remember meeting a woman when I'd gone up to Tallahassee for something. She had never left Leon County.
Oh, no way, really?
Never left the county.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I have an uncle that only left Putnam County probably 5 times in his entire life.
Keeping it close to home, right?
I know a guy. I know a guy who's like, I've never been west of Tennessee. I was like, what? Mind you, this guy, not young.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the Atlantic hurricane season is wrapping up its most active stretch. Forecasters say nearly 2/3 of all hurricane activity occurs between August 20th and October 10th. Meanwhile, Tropical Storm Jerry is approaching the Lesser Antilles with 65-mile-per-hour winds and is expected to strengthen into a hurricane by tomorrow. The National Hurricane Center is also monitoring 2 other areas with low chances of development in the Bay of Campeche and the North Atlantic. But today does mark 1 year since Hurricane Milton slammed into Siesta Key, becoming the first storm to make landfall in Sarasota County since what year?
In Sarasota County since... Wow, I don't know, 1962.
I'll go 82.
75.
1944.
Damn, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Listen, I didn't nail it, but I was winner.
You were the winner.
Yeah, you're winner.
And I didn't even say A there. I said I was winner.
The Category 3 hurricane brought 115-mile-per-hour winds strong enough to shred the roof at Tropicana Field. Have you guys seen that roof before it's been repaired? How crazy it is to drive by Tropicana and just see.
Just saw it when we were in Clearwater recently, and it looked like it was just, it looked like it needed blue tarps. Like when you drive through a neighborhood and the entire canopy of the neighborhood's roofs is just basically blue tarps. That's what it looked like.
When they came through with that quote of $55 million to fix it, I'm like, couldn't you just put a blue tarp on it?
I know, seriously.
God, I want to build a whole new building for that.
When we went to Paso Grill, and because the trop kind of rises above the highway, it's it was an amazing sight.
And what's a bummer too is that there's more there's more millions of dollars that is needed for repair than people.
Exactly.
Right. There's about 45 people that show up to the trop.
Well, not only that, it also brought up to 10 feet of storm surge, causing widespread damage. Tremaine Whitley with Hillsborough Housing Services says Milton continues to be a problem for many, even a year later.
There are still individuals that are displaced from that last hurricane season that are still living in either hotels or they're couch surfing with relatives or friends.
More than 9,000 people evacuated and over 2.4 million cubic yards of debris were cleared in the 90 days after the storm. What makes that amazing is that storm came just 13 days after Hurricane Helene.
Wow.
And hurricane recovery efforts continue from both storms on the Gulf Coast.
Wow.
And anybody who's trying to take like a weekend staycation over on the Gulf Coast, you quickly find out, oh, that's still not open.
Right.
Oh, that's still not open. So, yeah. Meanwhile, flooding will continue to be an issue along the coast. The National Weather Service has a coastal flood advisory in effect until 8 o'clock tonight for Volusia and Brevard counties. Minor coastal flooding expected. The National Weather Service warns some roads may be closed, critical infrastructure could be inundated, and there could be shoreline erosion. All right, here we go. The sheriff of Mobile County, Alabama, is coming under harsh criticism from the Latino community for an offensive Halloween display in his front yard. Videos posted on social media show several skeletons dressed as ICE agents.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Chasing after skeletons dressed in sombreros and ponchos climbing over an iron fence.
Wow. Solid.
I don't get what the problem is, man. I've made the ICE agents dead, too.
The display was reportedly created by the wife of incumbent Sheriff Paul Birch, who was running for re-election. In response, Michelle Birch posted a statement on social media saying, quote, "Every year I make a tongue-in-cheek Halloween decorations with a topical theme in my home," end quote. She said she plans to take the display down.
And what's more Halloween than people being chased by people with masks and no ID?
That is a horror movie.
And big old guns. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
In the meantime, over in Kentucky, a man is facing charges after what he calls Halloween decorations were taken as threats toward local officials. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Powell County Judge Executive Eddie Barnes says he hopes a lesson has been learned.
You know, if you're going to express yourself, don't do it in a way that could be harmful to others or threatening to others.
Well, Stephen Markham was arrested this past Saturday on separate counts of terroristic threatening and witness intimidation. Authorities say Markham had 5 fake bodies in plastic bags displayed on his lawn, including one labeled as District Judge.
Wow.
That was hanging by the neck.
Wow, that's very bold.
Titles include mayor and zoning manager.
Wow.
Were placed on the other fake bodies.
Wow.
Can we just go back to witches and skeletons?
Yeah, it was funny until you picked up the Sharpie.
It's fall, y'all.
It's
Happy
fall, y'all.
Halloween.
It was great till you went writing.
Exactly.
Right. Then all of a sudden it became unfunny.
Oh, man. When's a thermos and a
Right.
Polk County inmate story when you need it?
Yeah.
And then-
that thermos thing is wild.
Yeah.
National news this morning, by the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah, this man he double thermosed.
He
Right.
did.
And the funny thing is they show the X-ray and they quote Grady. That's the only thing they show. Is like they're like, "This is the X-ray." Like Sheriff Grady Judd says it went up the exit ramp.
Right.
That's the national headline for this story everywhere.
And that's why we played that sound clip at least 4 times yesterday.
So good.
And then finally, a new map is revealing what is the most popular Halloween candy in different parts of the U.S. Now, according to DoorDash, a large part of the Midwest, including Ohio and Illinois, favor Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Okay.
Solid choice.
Yeah, solid choice.
Solid choice.
Legendary candy choice.
Oh, yeah. Americans in other parts of the Midwest, like Michigan and Wisconsin, are more likely to grab Twizzlers Twist as their go-to candy. That stuff is nasty.
So they still have COVID?
Right. I guess
That'll happen?
I guess I'll just eat this caulk.
Texans favor trolley gummies.
Okay.
While Floridians seem to love Skittles. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Out west, states like California and Nevada have Snickers as their favorite Halloween treat.
We like Skittles, you said?
Yep, Floridians like Skittles.
How about you?
DeSantis ain't gonna like that.
Yeah,
He doesn't want anybody tasting rainbows, dude.
Yeah,
He doesn't like that.
he banned it.
Heads up.
And that concludes your JCS News.
We banned conversion therapy and Skittles. All right.
Wow.
Boom.
Okay.
Well,
are we doing this anymore?
Well, he hit it with the Zoloft.
Yeah, he wasn't even paying attention.
And then you gave a twin pregnant pause because you were confused.
I thought she wasn't done yet.
Exactly.
All right, let's do it over again.
Okay.
Let's don't. 407-916-1041. The Froggers football forecast is next.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
One more time. I was wrong, Angel. We can auction off one more thing.
Thank you.
Okay.
A promo.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Thursday, we are going to be expecting a little bit higher of a rain and storm chance today, about a 40 to 50% chance. We'll be expecting temperatures to be a little closer to normal as well, with highs right around the mid to upper 80s, a high of 87 degrees today in Orlando. Higher chances of rain will exist as we head into our Friday, about a 60% chance. But that will set the stage for what is set to be a very nice looking second half of our weekend, especially with sunshine and lower humidity. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert for my friends over at FAS Exteriors, father and son. That's what that stands for. That's exactly the action you'll get, too. It's like a family-owned business. I've ordered windows and doors from these guys a couple times here in Orlando in my homes, and they absolutely nail it. One of the things I love about FAS is the choices that you get. It won't be 1, 2, or 3. There are many choices of window styles and doors as well, and they really use that to beautify your home and make it more efficient. And their expert team will make your entire project seamless from measurement all the way down to that final inspection. They've been doing it since 2005, and they have earned their spot right here in Orlando as the top-rated window and door experts. Upgrade your home today with a team that delivers nothing but excellence. Simply visit FASWD.com and trust the leader in windows and doors.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade $100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
BJ's Wholesale Club has always been proud to offer great prices every day.
In this economy? Almost sounds too good to be true.
These prices are very true, and at BJ's, they're great, not good. That's great prices every day, no matter the economy. Including 3-pound rotisserie chickens, just $4.99. Wellesley Farms Deli Honey Ham, $6.99 a pound. Plus great prices every day on everything in the club. Join at bjs.com/join and make BJ's your destination for savings every day.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication on your accounts, report phishing, and update your software on all your devices. And for comprehensive identity protection, LifeLock is your best choice. LifeLock not only alerts you to suspicious uses of your personal information, but also fixes identity theft, guaranteed, or your money back. So stay smart, stay safe, and stay protected with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK. Terms do apply.
Want a Big Green Egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassy's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your Big Green Egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassy's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassysmeatmarket.com, for your Big Green Egg today.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
On the new season of the podcast Heavyweight, I pointed the gun at him and said, "This isn't a joke." A man who robbed a bank when he was 14 years old, and a centenarian rediscovers a love lost 80 years ago.
How can a 101-year-old woman fall in love again?
Listen to Heavyweight on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Heavyweight and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. It's time for the Froggers Football Forecast on the Jim Colbert Show.
That's right. It is time for the Froggers Football Forecast, brought to you by our good friends over at Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 of these locations all throughout Central Florida, and they're spread out perfectly. They cover all of Orlando perfectly. You're going to love it. We'll tell you all about those guys here in 1 second. We'll make these picks, and of course, next Tuesday, we'll do the Froggers Football Follow-Up and award someone who chooses the member of the show that has the best weekend in picks with a $25 gift card to Froggers. That's froggers.com for the location nearest you. Let's go ahead and start with the Thursday night game. That's tonight, even though really we don't have a dog in that hunt here in any of us. It's the Eagles and the Giants. I think we can all say the Eagles should comfortably win, even in New York.
Let me just say that last week you said, I think it's safe to say we all picked this one team, and we did. And that team did lose.
That team did lose.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say it then.
Along with many other favorites last week.
I am going to take the Eagles in New York against the Giants.
I also am taking the Eagles.
I as well.
E-A-G-L-E. Yes. I am also going Eagles. And I just want to, it's worth noting because there's so many Giants fans and Eagles fans, especially here in Florida.
Agreed.
As a neutral, probably the most fun rivalry that I get to watch from afar.
Really?
I love a good Giants-Eagles divisional matchup every time.
It used to be the Giants and the Cowboys. That was always like a really big matchup during the early 90s,
all
I think,
the
wasn't
NFC East matchups. It depends on who's good, right? And now the Eagles are good, but
Sure.
I think the Eagles really put it was the death blow to the Giants when Saquon Barkley.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
Went to Philly.
That video from that trade is still one of the best videos of all time.
It's just like the popular division. It's just where all the cool guys and hot chicks go. I don't know. That division, these matchups, favorite type of NFL.
All right, very good. Let's move on to the very first game and featuring a Florida team, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Take on the Seattle Seahawks in Jacksonville.
I picked the Jags.
Dude, it's hard not to go with the Jags right now.
And it's in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and the Seahawks just coming off a pretty tough loss.
Yeah, I have a rule of thumb. I have a little a filter that I use for games like this. and I am definitely picking the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow, in Jacksonville.
That theory is win big on Monday, lose on Sunday.
There you go. Okay, so Jack takes the Seahawks. I'm taking the Jags. Deb?
Jags.
You know, I'm switching up. I'm going Seahawks.
Are you
man.
really? All
I'm
right.
looking at the money line. It's a coin flip. Jack, you sold me.
All right, very good. All right,
Let's
Chargers
go.
versus the Dolphins. It's in Miami, as
By the
if
way,
that matters.
Remember, I did have 3 right last
Yeah, I
week.
know. The lowest correct of all time on our show.
This game could be one of the 3 for next week.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Chargers going into Miami to take on the woeful Dolphins. This could be Mike McDaniel's last game if they lose, I would
Chargers.
think. Yeah, Chargers, I mean, that was kind of a tough loss last week. I still think they're a really good football team, and I believe that they will take the Dolphins out. I'm going Chargers as well.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers and Dolphins last week. Those kits, those jerseys that they were wearing, the coolest, man. But yeah, Chargers.
They even had the lead. No Tyreek Hill, and they had the lead,
Yeah,
and just it all slipped away.
Yeah, as it seems to do in Miami. Titans going into your Las Vegas Raiders territory, Jack. Both these teams at 1-4. Raiders on our picks are the overwhelming favorite.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
Someone's got to win.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders. I mean, it's
Same here.
it's at home, and both these teams are terrible. And I think maybe Vegas has a little bit more upward motivation, so I'm taking the Raiders.
It's
Wow.
also
Wow.
Raiders. They are the favorite in that match.
Yeah. You taking the Raiders, Jack? You have to.
The autumn wind is a Raider.
Yeah, very, very good.
Let's go.
1-4 record is their season.
Moving on to the Bucks, and this is a really interesting game because both of these teams are 4-1, and Tampa Bay has done something that no other team in the history of the NFL has done. Have you guys heard this?
No.
How many last minute wins?
Yes,
or
that's
something?
exactly it. Of their 4 of their 5 games have been won in the last minute and a half of the football game, or maybe more, maybe all of them.
Yeah.
And then there's another record they said I heard this morning as well, and it's something similar to that. It's San Francisco 4-1, Tampa 4-1. Going into Tampa, I'm taking the Bucks.
I'm going the Bucks. I wanted to see more. I picked against them last week. Even and Ross, we both. It's like we picked Seattle last week, but we were rooting for the Bucks and Baker Mayfield. He was just on fire. In that game, and it'll hopefully that can continue.
Some MVP talk being circled around Baker Mayfield right now.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe Purdy's coming back for the Niners.
Is he really?
Both dodgy 4-1s. There's no such thing as a bad 4-1, but that 4-1 comes with
Tampa's
speed bumps.
Tampa's is like a blue collar 4-1.
Yeah,
like that guy. That team worked overtime to get to that 4-1.
When all of your wins have come in the last minute of the game,
Yeah.
that's
shows you have the resilience.
It
Though.
can go either way.
What do you think, Deb?
I'm going Bucks.
Bucks, very nice.
I'm
Okay,
going Niners.
all right.
Yeah.
Are you really?
I am.
Wow,
There he is.
heretic. Hey, let me ask you a question. Since Seattle was in town to play the Bucks last week, do they go back to Seattle, then fly back to Orlando or back to Florida to play Jacksonville?
I mean, that's a.
Or did they play? No, they played in Seattle, didn't they? Last
They
week.
did. It
Okay.
was in Seattle.
Next game is Packers-Bengals. Bengals don't have a football team right now. And the Packers
Whoa, whoa,
are
whoa.
2-1-1, which is the weirdest record.
I believe you are referring to the Joe Flacco-led Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes.
Who a week ago was on the Cleveland Browns, the team they're now playing.
Yeah, exactly.
When I tell you I have never seen this money line before in an NFL game, I mean I have not. Minus 1,111 is the money line for the Packers.
What's the point spread there? Like 10, 10 and a half?
Minus 14.
Jeez Louise. Deb, what are you doing there?
That's cute.
I'll go Packers. I mean, Bengals are tough right now.
Yeah, Packers.
I might bet the house on the Packers.
Yeah. I'll tell you another good game is the Lions-Chiefs game. And I'll tell you another good game, the Bills-Falcons, because the Falcons aren't that bad. And the Bills, I mean, they're a really good football team. They had a bad week last week, but they're going into Atlanta, and anything can happen there.
They're loud.
Yeah, they are loud. And then that's it for us. You guys want to maybe choose the Lions-Chiefs game just for fun?
Yeah.
In Kansas City. 4-1 versus 2-3.
Chiefs, baby.
Yeah, I think the Lions are going to go in there and hand them another loss.
Yeah, I do too.
I think the dominance of the Chiefs and the Ravens is over. I really do. I believe that. I just
Whoa.
don't. Those teams just don't look to be the way. I mean, they just don't look. I mean, the Chiefs look old. The Ravens look disheveled. Like they don't have a plan. If Lamar can't score, they can't score. So I'm going to take the Lions going in. I think they look better.
And now, granted, I'm assuming you have those takes because of their records. That's got to be the biggest factor in that.
No, actually, I've watched them play some. I just don't. But you got to remember, I've had this take about the Ravens for a while. That if they're behind in the second half, Lamar Jackson feels like he has to put the entire team on their shoulders. He takes too much onus of the win and doesn't really use the team. And he's known for that.
Do you think that both of them will not make the playoffs?
I don't know. I think Detroit's chances are better than Baltimore's.
No. The question is, do you think the Chiefs and the Ravens will both make or both miss the playoffs?
I'd have to look at the division, buddy. I can't remember who's in all those divisions, but I mean, right now you'd have to put some money on them making it. But you don't know. I mean, the Ravens are 1-4, dude.
I'm going Chiefs, baby, all day.
Okay, very good.
They need that win more than they don't want to avoid their second loss.
Yeah.
I really like the Chiefs on this one.
All right, well, there you go. That's the Froggers football forecast. Of course, we'll reconvene on Tuesday of next week. We'll go over all the picks, find out who was the best, and reward somebody with a $25 gift card.
Thanks to Froggers, provided our food today. We had 3 adult meals and 1 kid's meal for Ross.
Those garlic parm wings are just... They are sublime. Their wings are so... They know how to cook them. They know how to get them good and crispy without overcooking them. It is genius.
Nice. Did the quesadilla today. Deb and I did. And Russ, what'd you get?
I got little cocktail corn dogs and boneless wings, baby.
In other words, he went to the Kid Rock green room.
Yeah.
They have a great menu, fresh, never frozen. 50, more than 50 wide big screen TVs in each location. And as Jim mentioned before, they're spread throughout. You got 1 in Oviedo, 1 in Mount Dora, a Froggers in Apopka, and 1 in Altamont Springs. Go to Froggers.com and find the one near you. By the way, they're hiring too. So if you want to apply online at Froggers.com or apply in persons between 2 and 4 daily. Froggers Grill and Bar, hopping with food and fun.
There you go. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Rivet, indeed. We'll have a fresh keyword for you at the top of the hour, and our friend Danny Meyering from Orlando Date Night Guide is going to slide in and tell us what's happening in Orlando with Date Night done right. We'll do that next, right here on the Jim Colbert Show.
This has been the Froggers Football Forecast. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. The Tampa Bay Bucks return home to host the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday. Coverage starts at 3:30 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Traffic's getting by now on Forest City Road. Emergency crews have moved that accident into the right turn lane, northbound approaching Altamont Drive there. There's a disabled vehicle slowing things down on I-4 westbound approaching Sand Lake Road, and we got scattered showers in the area. That might be slowing down your ride a bit. Expect the roadways to be slippery. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
My name is Arnold Bogarty, and prior to me enrolling in Rasmussen to become a nurse, I spent 16 years in the military. I went to visit the campus. The facilities were amazing.
Rasmussen University. Are you ready to be your own hero? Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
Another month, another high utility bill. You know, those old windows and doors might be the culprit, letting valuable energy escape and your money, too. So upgrade them with Renewal by Andersen. At Renewal by Andersen, their energy-efficient windows and doors have the latest advanced technology, keeping your home comfortable year-round, helping reduce your energy costs and make your home more eco-friendly, too. And with their Smart Sun Glass option, you'll minimize heat loss and maximize energy savings. Renewal by Andersen windows are beautiful, durable, and energy-efficient. Candace agrees and says my window project with Renewal by Andersen completed today. Very professional and hardworking team. I love my new windows. Thank you, RBA team. It's fall savings month and they're offering 20% off all replacement windows and patio doors, plus 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 12 months. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to see all the beautiful products they offer and check out their hassle-free process in 4 easy steps. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, license number CGC 800-415-2613.
The accident wasn't your fault, so why should you be burdened with the medical bills? This is Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get overwhelmed by mounting medical bills. I'll fight to ensure that the responsible party pays what you're owed. Injured on the go? Don't wait. Visit justcallmo.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
It's Thursday. New Hard Rock Bet rewards are dropping.
Nice. Ed Reed, you in?
The only thing I drop is receivers and mics.
Ed, we're talking bonus bets, deposit matches, parlay insurance.
Oh, okay. I'll do that kind of drop.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war in term life. Industry rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man aged 45, non-smoker, can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month, level rate for 10 years. Or a man aged 50, non-smoker, can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of $110, level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call for a free quote today. 800-200-2250. That's 800-200-2250. Don't wait. Call 800-200-2250. 800-200-2250. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
Time is up. The IRS is in full collection mode for 2025, issuing liens, levies, and garnishments to anyone who has a past tax debt or unfiled tax returns. Don't wait till it's too late. Your paycheck and bank accounts are at risk of being seized. Call now and stop the collection process today. If you're living check to check, no matter how much you're making, you still may qualify for the Fresh Start programs offered by the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt. It's just a 5-minute call to get your options, and it's free. If you owe back taxes, have years of unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage bank levy, or finally just want to sleep better, business or personal, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief while there's still time. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and tough, this veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. The call is free. Call their hotline number now, 800-442-9856. 800-442-9856. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-442-9856 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
This earful of real radio is sponsored by Frogger's Grill and Bar. We've got your sport fix covered.
Most impact windows from Reese Windows and Doors are installed in just 6 to 8 weeks. Visit reesewindows.com.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. From car accidents to personal injury cases, Mo has you covered. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday Magic! Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bank. B-A-N-K. That's bank. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Where's my snare?
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
I have no snare in my headphones.
Hello, Jim. Soul Man here.
Hey, buddy.
We've been thinking about replacing our windows, too.
I know.
What kind of windows do they have at FAS?
Oh, come on.
I bet you they have the best kind of windows.
Oh, God, I hate it.
Hey, good afternoon, Corbett Crew.
What up?
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to try to get some of those FAS windows and doors.
Yeah, I know.
I heard they're pretty good.
Yeah, they're good, buddy. Don't bother with my explanation of what they are. I was saying winder. It's windows, of course. When you read the same spot for 30 years, something happens. All right, 77031. Don't forget, your 4 o'clock keyword is bank, B-A-N-K. Just mosey over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Had a winner earlier this week. Would love to add you to the list. Bank is your 4 o'clock keyword. Good luck. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yeah. And Ross.
Make me a better husband.
Let's do date night done right.
Whether you're dating and in love or married and in a fight, keep your romance shining bright. This is date night done right.
Good and loud for our friend Danny Myring. Orlando date night guy. Danny, how are you?
I am spooky and wonderful.
I love it.
Trying to bring some witch vibes.
Dropping by on Thursdays for how long now? A couple years?
We're at like 2 years and a handful of months. I
Very
think.
nice. Giving us updates on what's happening in Orlando. She scours the entire city, finding cool stuff for you, maybe as a couple, as a single, family stuff. There is a supporting newsletter that goes out usually right after appearances on the show. If you want to hop on that. Free of charge for that thing?
Absolutely.
There you go.
At Orlando Date Night Guide and Orlando-parenting.com.
There
Either
you go.
one.
All right. What do you got for us this week? I mean, I'm sure it's a deep breath kind of scenario. It's supposed to be some pretty
Brace
good weather. And, of course, all the Halloween stuff is happening, and that all goes in with all the fall stuff. I mean, I can't imagine.
Yeah, it is. This is a peak week, so I'll try to be gentle, but I may just we may just go for it. All right, so
like that attitude. I appreciate that attitude.
You can be a little rough. I'm good with it.
All right. and this is where we're starting. All right.
There we go.
So a kind of a local legend that has been at it for years. One of my favorites, Colorado Fondue Company in Castleberry, has been going strong with Halloween vibes since the end of August. And my family and I went there over the weekend, and just it never disappoints. Somehow they have added more decorations this year. The place is so cool. So if you are going to do dinner there, you definitely need to get a reservation.
Oh, really?
It is. I mean, we were there they squeezed us in at 4:45. They're like, we're so booked. We're now like opening early to get people in.
Wow.
So if you don't get a reservation, you can. There is a bar there. It's small, but you can still, grab a drink there and like a salad or something because it is a fondue place with the hot rocks. So they do all of that at the table. But
And couldn't you also wait over at Boeken's as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could wait there. And I mean, that's another place I know that you support quite often. A great brewery here in town, one of the best stouts in all of Orlando, brewed by those guys. So you could do that and kind of mosey over when your table's ready.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely. And right down the road, so 10 minutes away, is a Petrified Forest there in Altamont. They opened up last weekend, and one of our contributors went there to get some footage for us, and they've added like a theatrical something and like a couple different experiences. So they have expanded as well. And Saturday morning is Kids Day at a Petrified Forest. So they do it once a year, their annual event with Make-A-Wish Foundation. And so the kids can actually trick or treat there. And there is usually one trail that's open, but without like the scare people jumping out at you. There are a couple of props that you might want to like skirt the kids kind of quickly.
All right. Hey, look, chicken.
Yeah.
And then they'll move right on past, right? Yeah. I've heard that thing this year is pretty crazy, too. I heard like there's a part where they just take your ass off into the woods.
Oh.
And like it's supposed to be pretty good this year.
Danny, it's supposed to be scary.
Yeah, they always do a
That's true.
very
That's a
good
good
job.
point.
But I hear
Take
it's
it in the
pretty
woods for scary purposes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Danny.
Got
Scary.
it. And another trick-or-treat thing happening is Sunday, the trick-or-treat safe zone at the Orange County Library and History Center. So those are good options for the family, and we have a full list at orlando-parenting.com. A new event that's happening Saturday is at the Four Roots Farm. I don't know if you've been out there. Four Roots is by the same folks as Four Rivers. It's kind of their community area. And so the farm is in kind of the packing district.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And so Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2, they're going to have live music, a farmer's market, a pumpkin patch, fresh cut sunflowers, photo ops, all kinds of cool stuff. And that is free to go enjoy. So, and the weather seems like it might be just right for it. Now, going back a little bit, happening Friday from 5 to 10 p.m. is Emo Night and Sip and Shop at the Warped Pour.
Oh, the Warped Tour. Yeah. Sort of the Warped Tour, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know if I can go. I'll be very sad.
Right.
I don't know if I'll be too sad to go.
What I would love.
That's how emo I am.
This is I hope somebody would do this idea is like an emo version of the Inside Out Emotions. No?
Yeah. He's never seen it.
No.
Jack, however.
Wow. Oh, it's fantastic.
Even though he's in it, you're the red one.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
for sure.
Don't call me the red one.
Oh,
You're the red one.
Don't call me the red one. What's the red one?
Anger.
You're acting like the red one. Don't call me the red one.
He's voiced by Lewis Black, right?
Yeah. You want me to call you the Lewis Black one?
I'm just going to sit back. I'm over here.
Yeah. I'll go back to red.
Yeah.
I think that would be cute, though, like a gang of people dressed as like the Emotions, but instead of like the colorful versions, they're just black and, eyeliner and stuff. I don't know. So the Warped Pour is Wall Street Plaza in downtown Orlando. It is perfect for us millennial folks or maybe Gen X folks. And the Theme Park Therapy group will be doing a nostalgic market there, and there will be live music. So that's tomorrow, Friday, 5 to 10 p.m.
Kind of sounds fun.
I think it'll be a good time. Another kind of spooky vibes event happening Friday, tomorrow night, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. is Night of the Mystic Arts at Lake Concord Park in Castleberry. I don't know if the McLaren will be there.
Oh.
But
haven't talked about that yet.
Okay.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you'll be informed later.
Yeah.
So Night of the Mystic Arts is a free market, and they are doing mini readings, tarot, palmistry.
Yeah.
It's just a really bad palm reading. I don't know what it says.
Or it's palm reading and dentistry.
Yeah. So it's one of the two.
Yeah.
I would that would get me to enjoy the dentist more.
Well, you're getting your teeth clean. They're reading your palm.
That would distract me at least.
Oh, we see your bill going up. We see you needing a root canal.
Yeah.
We see you don't floss.
You have a cavity and you die at 62.
Oh, God almighty.
Too soon.
Oh, my God almighty.
I just want to say, I think that, never mind.
You're
Sorry.
very specific.
Wow.
I should have read the room.
Speaking of readings, at the Night of the Mystic Arts, they will have aura readings. So I don't know if you go,
Mine's
Ross,
red.
if they'll be.
I learned today. Glowing red. You can cook a burger on my aura. It is like an inflamed boil on the ass of life, my aura. So
Stop killing our guests.
This is a good time. I'm having fun.
Please let me stay.
Happening tomorrow night as well at 6 p.m. is the annual Drunken Pumpkin at Gnarly Barley.
that sounds fun.
It is fun.
How have I never heard Drunken Pumpkin before? That is like a perfect name. That's the first time I've ever heard that used together.
Wow.
That's the fifth time you've heard that, and that's the fifth time you've said that. We're all getting worried.
Yeah.
We'll get you into the doctor after this.
Jokes aside, I'm kind of with you, man. You would think Drunken Pumpkin would be everywhere.
It's such a good name. I've never heard it, not even once.
Well, thankfully, Gnarly Barley is using
That's
it.
cool.
So they transformed their parking lot into a pumpkin patch. There's going to be food trucks, Halloween vendors, an outdoor bar.
You mean they're going to use their 4 parking spots?
Yes.
Still a lot of pumpkin.
Yeah.
It's worth it in this case. Saturday and Sunday is the big Winter Park Autumn Art Festival. So if you want to highbrow it, then that is Saturday and Sunday, free to walk around.
It's going to be good for a stroll this weekend. It's going to be really nice out there.
And then Saturday evening at 8 p.m., Morse Code, which is kind of this lounge that's on Morse Avenue at Winter Park. It's where the well-to-do go to hang out and do cool things, I guess.
Haven't been invited.
Either, actually.
I performed stand-up at the Morse Code.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool
man.
spot?
It's a very cool spot. It was also just like, God, man, I hope this show goes well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were all the hoity-toity, I could be wearing a tie, but I'm not. and I'm dropping a button.
Right, yeah.
Kind of vibes.
Everybody's shirts pressed properly.
Everyone has a boat, but it's up and their second house. So I was like, I was the hungriest person in the room.
For sure. So if you want to mingle with that crowd, Saturday at 8 p.m., they are doing an after party for the art festival. So that's interesting.
Nice.
I don't know if any of the artists will be there. Maybe that'll be cool. Zombie-Toberfest is happening Saturday night and Sunday afternoon in Audubon Park. So Zombie-Toberfest is 5 to 8 p.m. on Saturday, and they're going to have the Goonies on the big screen.
That's cool.
And a spooky concert at 7. And then Sunday afternoon, they are doing a craft market. So it's a 2-day affair. And if you want to do kind of a local haunt, then the Longwood Haunted History Tour is taking place this Saturday, as well as Saturday the 18th and the 25th. Tours are at 7 p.m. And this is through the Bradley McIntyre House, which is in historic downtown Longwood. It's kind of on the corner. You can see it as you're driving by, like on 427. So that's a cool area. And it's $35. You get to explore the 3 floors of eerie rooms and hear ghostly tales and local legends.
That's cool.
And lastly, I want to give a shout out to my husband. It is going to be our 8th wedding anniversary tomorrow.
Oh,
congratulations. Happy anniversary.
I could not do this job without him, so I definitely got to thank him because he's really kind of the unpaid employee of Orlando Date Night Guide and Orlando Parenting Magazine.
He gets dragged all throughout Orlando. You can see him in the background of some of those photos going, Jesus H. How many more times I have to carry this bag? My God.
A key lime sampling. So he gets best of both worlds, right?
Oh, he does. Yeah. Trust me, he gets those fancy dinners.
I'll hold the bag, but medium rare, please.
Yeah.
Yep. You may also recall he is the reigning champion of the corn cob eating contest at Amberbrook Farm.
Sure,
so,
and I'm sure that's quite a family pride moment there for all of you guys.
I am not going to say anything.
You guys probably gather around and watch that video once a year.
Yeah.
Like it was Charlie Brown's Great Pumpkin.
It's the anniversary video.
That's our...
Again, OrlandoDateNightGuide.com. If you missed any of this, of course, you can go to JimCorbettLive.com and you can check out the podcast, but you can also go to the magazine's website and Orlando-parenting.com as well, because tons of family stuff there. And not only just that kind of stuff, but it's broken down to parts of town, where you want to go, how much money you want to spend, single, not single. You know, it really does give you a comprehensive look of cool events happening in Orlando. So please use that as a great tool for you and your family.
Thank you, guys.
You got it. All right.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Yay.
Good luck for our friend Danny. There you go. Danny Meyering, courtesy of OrlandoDateNightGuide.com. Thanks, Danny. Good seeing you.
Thanь you.
You got it. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Don't forget, bank is your 4 o'clock keyword. That's BANK. Kick it over to RealRadio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec with our, just back in a sec.
Date Night Done Right is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Mortgage brokers are better. Why? They do all of their loans through national wholesale lenders. It'll still be your standard FHA, VA, or conventional loan, but they have access to dozens of wholesale banks competing for your business. And government studies prove buyers save $9,400 on average with a mortgage broker. That mortgage guy, Don, will give you a comparison quote today. Just go to thatmortgageguyDon.com. It's peace of mind at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
Traffic slowing down on all the major roadways on Florida's Turnpike between Osceola Parkway and through Clay Whaley Road on I-4. It's bumper to bumper through that Champions Gate area and getting through the city. We got scattered showers in the area. That might be making the road slick, slowing things down. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Cue the easy button because it's officially Easy Deal Days at Staples. Now through October 11th, save up to 40% off over 1,000 products from tech, chairs, luggage, and more. Head to your local Staples store or staples.com to save while supplies last. Staples, that was easy.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Mills Air. Look, man, if you live in Florida, you better have a relationship with an AC company that you trust, that has integrity, that's been doing it a while. And here's why. Because if not, you get one of these fly-by-night AC companies, you will get ripped off off. These guys have been in business since 92. That's 30-plus years of experience right here in Central Florida, keeping you and your family nice, cool, and comfy. And their techs are awesome people. They'll never make you feel uncomfortable when they're on their job, and they know these systems inside and out. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to know what kind of AC you have. They can repair it. But check this out. If you do need a new unit, they got you covered. They're Carrier factory authorized dealers. That's important. It can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards that brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and certainly turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
We want to see ya
in a Greenway Kia.
For over 23 years, my family's been saying it. And right now, the savings are at an all-time high. During the Kia Fall Savings Event, every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP. Plus, when you trade with us, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete for it. Meaning, you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see it in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Negative equity refinance. Expires 11/7/25.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade $100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
Hey, Central Florida. This Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m., downtown Leesburg is the place to be. We're talking food trucks, live acoustic jams, and a sweet evening market. Savor a drink, indulge in ice cream, or grab a savory snack from one of their downtown delights as you stroll and explore all that Leesburg has to offer. It's the place to be this Friday night from 5 to 9 p.m. It's Discover Leesburg every second Friday. It's not just an event, it's an experience. Info at leesburgflorida.gov.
What does New South Proud mean? It means you can save 35% on windows and doors. And not just any windows and doors. We're talking New South American-made windows and doors that offer premium protection from hurricanes, intruders, and noise. And they're guaranteed for life. Get 35% off American-made windows and doors until October 31st, 2025. Call 800-NEW-WINDOWS. Visit newsouthwindow.com/deal for details.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code. alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors, must be 21 plus to purchase.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication on your accounts, report phishing, and update your software on all your devices. And for comprehensive identity protection, LifeLock is your best choice. LifeLock not only alerts you to suspicious uses of your personal information, but also fixes identity theft, guaranteed, or your money back. So stay smart, stay safe, and stay protected with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com. Use the promo code BECK. Terms do apply.
Crossing the finish line, nothing like it. But for the accident attorneys at Farah and Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win, lining up all the facts so the truth is clear. Yeah, we're built for that.
Farah and Farah, Orlando.
Let's go! You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at vaxassist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
TK Law does divorce differently. No gimmicks, no false promise. They don't fight for men or women. They fight for you, your facts, your future. TK Law, one firm for life. Visit onefirmforlife.com.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reeswindows.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
Another big
What up, guys? Sport from Duval. Listen, if he wins us a Super Bowl, I'll say it however he wants us to say it. There ain't too much I won't do for a Super Bowl, man. Matter of fact, if he wins us a Super Bowl this year, Jimmy will probably be in the new house. And if you are, Jimmy, I'll buy you a brand new set of winders.
Whoa! Not winders.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Jack, I got a question for you. There's a spot that you guys are playing an ad that Owen Wilson is doing for Wells Fargo, and he's talking about this real frugal guy named Jack who gives himself a haircut to save money. Is he talking about you? Thanks. Bye.
He might be. I do both to save money. Give myself a haircut and a headache.
Do you really?
Yeah, I cut my own hair.
I cut mine today. I know that.
That's
different. But whoa.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Bank is your 4 o'clock keyword, BANK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Hi there.
That's it.
No, but real fast, though, Jack does not cut his own hair.
You don't know that. He may have a Flowbee. You know what a Flowbee is, right?
No.
You don't know what a Flowbee is?
Oh, buddy.
It's a vacuum cleaner, basically, that has like a snipper on one end. And what you do is you roll it over your head. It pulls your hair into the vacuum tunnel and then into the cutting blade, so it's all the same length. And that's a true story.
That doesn't sound safe at all.
The person who used to cut my hair moved, so I have not left my home for a haircut since.
Yeah, but Jack, I mean, you're going to like Great Clips or something, right? Or Fantastic Sam's?
No.
You're not? You actually had a stylist?
Yeah.
And it shows. Like, it shows. Jack's always had great hair. Look, he's got the Superman bang.
Yeah, for sure.
The Clark Kent, I'm not Superman. I wear glasses.
The 50s hardware worker look.
Yeah.
It's like a 50s hardware store.
Which is a good look.
So since my hairstylist got married and moved.
Shame on her.
Stupid love.
She was mad. It was all right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God.
My wife has been cutting my hair.
Has she really?
Yeah, she just cut it yesterday.
Damn, that's good, dude. She did a good job. Looks nice.
Does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you want a hairstylist? Can I pimp somebody out to you?
No, I'm good.
She has a crush on you.
My wife is cutting my hair.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have a crush on it. So it works out better. He doesn't have to worry about those fumbling sexual advances while getting his hair cut.
Just my mother-in-law has been wondering about you, Jack.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Care Bear?
I'm not playing that music. That is Jack playing the music.
Yeah, Ross, turn that off.
And it makes me want to go to HR, so...
Yeah, she's not an employee. Everything's fine.
But the plot twist is Jack is HR.
Yeah.
HR is playing the music.
She's a big fan, huh?
Well, I mean, no, she has always enjoyed Jack, especially for his hair, and has always wanted to cut his hair.
You mean touch it?
And she is always looking for more clients.
Oh, is that what she does?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, she's a hairstylist.
Did not know that.
She cuts hair. She cut my hair.
Does she really?
Yep.
Probably shouldn't tell people that.
Why? Oh, this is a good head of hair right now. This is like one of the best haircuts
Here's the
I've
thing.
ever had.
You're right. You do have a great head of hair. The problem is you never do anything with it. It's always just you running your hand through it. You always look like you just got out of football practice.
Yeah, but you got to look at the length. You got to respect, because it's a good haircut. What I do with it, we can debate that.
Questionable.
It's not like I throw lice in it, but
you pay her?
Yes.
What do you give her for a haircut?
$40.
$40 for your mother-in-law to cut your hair? Oh, Oh, what?
Well, mind you, this is her job. You know, like...
What would you pay her, Jim?
You gave her a grandchild, dude.
I mean, her daughter gave the grandchild.
I know, but her daughter needed the fertilizer.
I'm saying real fast, though.
They found that
If
stuff.
there's ever a guy, if there's that notion, and I've run up into that notion, I like to comedically, yes and it. But on the for real, what a short straw ladies got when it comes to the whole birth thing. Because you and I, we go ahead, we feel one thing, and it's euphoria.
Yeah, we get the hard part.
Yeah, no, we don't. But then it's like 9 months.
Sorry, were you talking?
Nothing.
Perpetual labor and work.
Yeah, my daughter's going through it right now. It's a hoot.
But
yeah, she loves it when she wakes up literally sweating through the sheets, and then 5 minutes later, she can't get warm enough. And that's just one of the roller coaster rides that having being pregnant is. That's just one of them.
But
going to the doctor seemingly like every other week now because you just have to. You maintain it.
Yeah. So I can't even jokingly agree with I gave her a grandchild. I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I drank tequila. That's what happened.
I drank tequila and then did the obvious because it was available.
Yeah. But she cuts my hair. She cuts my mom's hair as well.
Wow. I bet that's pretty common though, like where you have like a family member that does something that you use. The funny thing is for me, I would usually be against, hiring family members to do anything simply because you don't want that coming in between, your relationship. I actually use that with friendship most of the time as well.
There is more juice. There's a lot more that can go wrong. There's way more at risk when you do that.
Yeah. So you're paying your mother-in-law to cut your hair.
Yeah.
Do you tip her?
No. Whoa.
Jack, do you tip her?
I'm trying. What I'm trying to do.
And the word tip is subjective.
I'm trying to be a good son-in-law and always trying to, hey, need a haircut? Need a haircut? Jack, need a hairstylist? I got a great mom-in-law, Care Bear. She cuts hair. She's good at it.
You put your hands in your lap when that happens, right?
What?
When you get your haircut, you put your hands in your lap because much like with dental hygienist and hairstylist, when you use the armrest, sometimes stuff can brush, and you have to be very careful with that. Because I used to think as a young man that the hairstylist liked me because she would eventually initially brush up against my hand in certain areas. I thought she was coming on to me. Turns out she was 36 and I was 16 and she wasn't.
If you ever want a great example of how delusional 16-year-old boys are.
Yeah.
She wanted
that's
it.
one of them.
She wanted it.
And it's
bad.
It's not like whenever that happened, you walked away going like, oh, yeah, she for sure. But you walked away going like, maybe.
Oh, yeah. So you're telling me there's a chance. I found it odd that the dental hygienist did the same thing. I was like, that's kind of weird.
I must really have it.
Yeah, I really do have it. And,
man,
so embarrassing.
Anybody who brushes up against me just loves me.
Man, at 16, you just want it to happen. Strong wind, while hunting, if you're going through the bushes, anything, you'll take it. All right, 77031. Don't forget your 4 o'clock keyword is bank, BANK. Hang out there at realradio.fm to send that away for your chance at $1,000. Our buddy Glenn Klausman in next for Colbert Court. Stay put. It's a good case.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
At $5 a piece, that's $357,000 they made.
I'm stealing that idea for our next event.
They said $1 from each shot was donated to a school's local food bank.
Except for that part.
The news junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
Happy Thursday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we are going to be expecting about a 40 to 50% chance of rain. These will be very hit and miss, very scattered as the day wears on, but they could provide us with brief rounds of heavy rain and maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder along the way. Temperatures will warm their way into the mid-80s, a high of 86 degrees today in Orlando. As we look ahead towards the weekend, though, Saturday will be a little on the cloudier side before sunshine and lower humidity for our Sunday. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by the Daytona Home Show.
Don't miss the Daytona Home Expo this weekend, October 11th and 12th at the Ocean Center.
See everything for, in, and around your home.
Free admission all weekend. The Daytona Home Expo is Saturday and Sunday at the Ocean Center.
My testosterone is back, baby, thanks to Red Mountain Weight Loss. Man, it was really low, and I called Red Mountain Weight Loss and got my testosterone where it needs to be. And I got to tell you, when your testosterone's right, you feel a lot better. You don't feel sluggish anymore. You don't feel like you're unfocused. You don't have problems in the bedroom. Things are better. The truth is, men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did. So this is a solution by calling Red Mountain Weight Loss. It's a prescription, and it's prescription strength testosterone that you only can get from somebody like Red Mountain Weight Loss. And it's awesome talking to their people, and they make it super easy. So if you're losing testosterone and you're having a problem with energy and building muscle mass, you need to give them a call. I did. I'm so glad that I did. It's a Red Mountain Weight Loss. To book your free video consultation with a licensed doctor today, just get online, get real testosterone from real doctors with real great results. Go to redmountainweightloss.com. That's redmountainweightloss.com, or just dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss.
Sports season is in high gear, and iHeartRadio's got it all. The NFL.
It's a touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Baseball postseason.
Tail time in game 1.
College football, the NHL, and the NBA is about to tip off. It's all right at your fingertips on the iHeart app, with play-by-play podcasts and local stations where you can join the conversation.
I agree with the last caller. We got to be done with that guy.
Join the millions who are already doing it. Open the free iHeartRadio app now. Sports on iHeartRadio, where fans live it.
Foreigner in concert. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour. Performing all the songs from the classic album 4 and other hits.
You're as cold as ice.
With special guest Lou Graham.
Make some noise for Lou Graham.
April 21st, Dr. Phillips Center, Walt Disney Theater. Tickets on sale Friday, October 10th at 10 a.m. at drphillipscenter.org. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war in term life. Industry rates have dropped dramatically in the past few years. For example, a man aged 45, non-smoker, can get $1 million of coverage for $75 per month, level rate for 10 years. Or a man aged 50, non-smoker, can obtain $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of $110, level rate for 20 years. That's right, guaranteed level rate for 20 years. If you're a smoker, we have great rates available for you as well. At Term Busters, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. If you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call for a free quote today. 800-200-2250. That's 800-200-2250. Don't wait. Call 800-200-2250. 800-200-2250. Sample rate quotes based on preferred non-smoker rate class. Exam required to qualify.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things, like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades,
eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love, guaranteed to fit every time. eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Let's go!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and help strengthen your immune response. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. Schedule in minutes at VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, Tony here.
Hey Tony.
Just want to say I appreciate you. Love what you do. I love listening to you.
Thank you, brother.
I love iHeart. I'm down in Delray Beach. I'm from Orlando, so halfway down here I lost the station and had to sign into iHeart to get it going again. So I appreciate it. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I'm on the road. Love you guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Later.
Love you too, buddy. Appreciate every single call we get like that. It's awesome. This is a great radio station. From the unbelievable dominant monsters to the news junkie to us. We love broadcasting for you guys all the way down through Tom and Dan and on the weekends with all of our specialty programming. We appreciate you guys digging it for sure. And thanks for calling and saying it. It means a lot. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Your 4 o'clock keyword is bank. Still have some time to get over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000.
Just one more compliment on the station, right?
Sure, yeah.
Jack, the way you curate the music on the weekends, for anybody who has a love for alternative music and you don't know where you can find it, just tune into Real Radio 104.1.
Thank you very much. That's a good job. Yeah, and of course, all the cool stuff we have going on. I mean, Joseph Martin's show has been on the air for how long, Jack?
A while.
15 years, something like that?
Yeah, because it was in 2 parts.
Right,
yeah, it's been like a 20-year run almost.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
So is Sauce Daddy.
Don't forget about Holo's Radio.
That's right.
Mortgage Guy don't.
All right, let's do Colbert Court.
What you are listening to is real. Well, sort of. The participants are not actors. That's a fact. This is, however, a real case that will be decided here in our forum, the Colbert Court.
That's right, Colbert Court, brought to you by our good buddy Glenn Klausman at Klausman Law. That's KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Klausman. You guys give it up good and loud for our buddy Glenn Klausman.
Yay!
GK.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Always good to see you.
You're losing weight. You look good, buddy. You really do. You look amazing. Are you prepping the beard for the holiday season?
No, I trim it. I thought we were going to have a trial on Monday, but we got bumped. So
what does that? What bumps the trial? Judge's schedule?
What bumped it is we're on a 2-week docket, which means last Monday we would have started, but we were behind an older case. So the older case started, and as long as it looked like the older case is going to go past this Friday, tomorrow, we wouldn't get to start our trial that takes 1 week starting Monday the 13th. So today the judge determined that obviously the trial he's got going is not going to finish this Friday. So he bumped us to what is his next docket that he wants to put us on.
That's going to be tough on you, right? Because don't you guys have to keep pretty tight schedules?
Terrible for the client. This client's been waiting around. We were set first in May. The other side pushed to postpone it because they weren't ready. Set again in September. The other side again. Then we're up in October and are in front of the judge. We need to push this off again, Judge, blah, blah, blah. And the judge didn't do it, but by virtue of the other case that was ahead of us, taking too long, we automatically get bumped.
How often do you wind up in court? How often do you argue a case?
Actually, in trial, not that often, but arguing hearings, motions, things like that, pretty often.
Yeah. Do you like the trial stuff? I know some attorneys do, some attorneys don't.
It's the prep is a lot of work, but once you get all the prep done, you just hope everything runs smooth at trial, and it's interesting.
Are any of the cases similar when it comes to prepping? Are they? I mean, I know that they're all different because it's different people, different circumstances, but there can be a single way to prep for any case that you have to argue, right? Or no?
The prep is you need to know everything you need to know, and you need to know how to figure out to tell the story correctly to the jury.
Yeah. Is there a particular attorney in town that you don't like facing if you come into the courtroom and the particular person you're against hired that attorney? Is there somebody that you really don't like going up against?
Yeah, say the name, Glenn.
I'm not saying say the name. I mean, it's just is there somebody out there?
There are there is an attorney out there that a lot of attorneys don't like to have on the other side because their perception is he's not as
savory,
fair as some of the other people.
There, okay,
Fair as some of the other people.
All right.
I mean, I'm going. In this case, we got Miami attorneys, and I'm learning quite well that it's a different world down there.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah,
We've talked about that for years, by the way.
Much more cutthroat, and
Yeah,
they're not up here. You know, we're up here all the time dealing with the local folks all the time. The local lawyers, the judges know us. Everybody knows everybody to some degree. If you don't, you know people who do know you.
Yeah.
But when you get these out of town folks like from South Florida, they don't care. They're
a lot of bad faith guys out there. Remember, there's like hordes of them down there, and they just kind of they use this blanket technique almost, right?
I don't know. It's just like they're not as. Sometimes we feel like they're not as honest as they should be.
Okay.
I'll just put it that way.
Yeah, we'll put it there then.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Well, Glenn brings a case in to us every week. We read that case and then kind of figure it out. Then, of course, once we do our best, we'll send the case over to Glenn. This entire segment is basically just to show you how important it is to pay attention to certain things while you're buying your insurance, after an accident, before an accident, during an accident, what you're supposed to do, who you're supposed to call. All of these things are very important, of course, because people getting crashes or getting into situations every single day of their life. And sometimes they get into a situation where you can say or do the wrong thing and it can wind up costing you thousands, tens of thousands of dollars, maybe your entire case. And what is the onus of this case today?
The onus is this something that is going on right now.
Yeah,
This is a case that I undertook, and it's become very interesting.
And I told people I thought this would be a good case to read before the holidays, because as people start going to holiday parties and stuff, they'll be leaning on other people who maybe don't drink to get them home.
Right.
And maybe those people aren't necessarily on their insurance.
Correct.
Here
yeah.
we go.
Let's go.
Bob owns a company and has auto insurance. Bob and his girlfriend went out for dinner, and Bob let the girlfriend drive them back to her house. Unfortunately, the girlfriend caused an accident, and Bob's auto insurance company denied insurance coverage, claiming the girlfriend was not listed as a driver on Bob's policy. Bob's vehicle is damaged, the other vehicle in the collision is damaged, and the person whose car was rear-ended has injuries. Bob has full insurance coverage that is refusing to pay anything.
His insurance is refusing,
Anything.
Zero.
Can Bob's insurance get away with the denial of insurance coverage? So Bob has a car, he owns a company, that car is covered. They go out to dinner, maybe he has a couple drinks, who knows what's happening. He says, you drive us home, girlfriend drives home, gets in an accident, obviously she rear-ends somebody. They go to his insurance company where they've been paying the fees and ask for the help. They say, look, she was driving and she's not listed as a driver on your policy, so unfortunately we can't help you out because you didn't follow the policy, and nice knowing you.
Claim denied.
In other words, wow.
I don't think you can force them. I'm trying to think of what areas you could.
And they're not married.
Not married.
Not live together. They do not cohabitate.
Correct.
Right.
Would that change anything?
Well, this really stinks. But unless there is some clause that says if he was drinking and by making the right choice that I
like the word clause because it's part of my name.
Yeah, sure.
But there is no such clause, Jack.
there is a clause, man.
There is a clause, man. There's no clause about that in the policy.
I don't know. I have a feeling they're going to get away with this.
I do too. I think that she's going to have to lean on her own insurance.
I don't, for some reason. Because I don't believe that she's not.
Can you refer to any case law?
I can't. She's not constantly driving the car. I think the whole idea of don't they have to live together for him to be required to have her on the policy? But isn't that the important part? Like if you live in a house and you have a bunch of kids, they have to be on the policy because they have the ability to drive the car because they live there. She doesn't do that. So I don't think that falls in. I don't think it works here.
But wasn't this a commercial situation where it's not
a commercial vehicle? It's the business
commercial vehicle.
Yeah, it's the business. It's not the personal vehicle.
So on the business side, you would have to list everyone who would be driving.
Yeah, that's a good point. Was it a company car?
Company vehicle,
Yeah.
And you'd almost think he wouldn't want to use his insurance because then I would imagine insurance for business vehicles would be far more expensive than personal.
In this case, his insurance, he only has a business vehicle. It's a big pickup truck, and that's what he has. It's a small business, and he has business coverage for it.
Now, someone texted us at 77031 saying, pretty sure she doesn't need to be listed unless her license uses his address.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like
that's where the girlfriend and the cohabitating.
Yeah. I think that's is that a part of it, Glenn? Am I close? Am I warm?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else has anything to chime in.
No. We haven't talked to Faticus over
there
there
yet.
yet.
Movie theater here.
Well, may I ask a movie question real fast for the court of law?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the franchise Land Before Time?
Yeah, of course.
You remember the little dinosaur Ducky?
Yeah, Ducky, yeah.
Ducky always felt tragedy after tragedy. No such thing as a happy ending for Ducky. No such thing as a happy ending for all those little baby dinos. You see where I'm going with this?
I do not.
No, absolutely not. Glenn, do you?
He says there's no happy ending here, is what he's saying, I think.
I think Glenn might be right.
Yeah.
I believe.
He speaks Faticus.
Yeah.
Whether it be Daddy Tops or Sharptooth, all dinosaurs will die in the end. And I believe that the only out that this person has, other than going up the creek with a very unfortunate first name, I would like to say, I think non-insured motorist coverage somehow plays a massive role in this.
So if the other person had it, that she rear-ended, if they had it, it would. How would that help? Because we haven't. Does he have it?
I'm still working on the chapter 2 of my tape.
Okay, do they have an insurance?
Kind of into the weeds. Yeah, well, the person that she injured, does not have uninsured motorist coverage.
Okay, were the injuries bad?
They're if you're her, they're bad. Yeah.
There's
no fractures, but yeah, they're bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, I say his insurance is not going to cover her. Her only option is going to be able to go through her own car insurance. Obviously,
well, she has no uninsured motorist coverage.
Could we go full Oppenheimer and go for the nuclear codes and sue the insurance company?
No, you can't sue the insurance company. Unfortunately, the law in Florida that
that's right.
The insurance industry has made sure stays in place is that when a driver has insurance and that driver causes injuries to someone else, you have to sue the driver. You cannot sue the insurance company. The thinking guess would be juries would tend to award more money if they knew it was an insurance company as opposed to an individual.
But this can't be the case. I mean, it can't be that it would be that simple that, just because she drove the vehicle home and caused an accident, that all of a sudden it completely negates every single fee or every due that this dude has paid. There's no way that's accurate.
I want to live.
Hope not, but
that's the world I want to live in.
Yeah, but I think with all these changes to Florida law, I could see where that absolutely would be the case.
Was she employed in any way, shape, or form of the company?
That's a great question too. See, here's what happens: insurance companies now, more and more, especially certain companies, are denying insurance coverage when they can. They try to figure out every way they can deny it. So if they see the driver is somebody not listed on your policy, they may just say, well, we're not going to provide any insurance coverage. And then they start taking statements from folks. Number one, they want to ask, did this driver live in your household? If they did and you haven't listed them on your policy, there's no coverage. So you have to make sure if you're letting somebody drive your vehicle and they live in your household that you've told the insurance company on your insurance application that, yes, this person lives in my household.
And that's important for parents whose kids are turning like 16, 17 years old. You got to put them on there, right? Because if something happens, even if they just borrow the car without your knowledge and cause an accident, you're in really bad shape there.
Anybody 15 and over, you have to let your insurance company know they're licensed, whether they're licensed or not. They're in your household.
Wow.
That's right.
Licensed or not.
What if they have their own car insurance?
If they have their own car insurance, you go after their own car insurance.
Yeah, well, I'm saying as far as notifying your car company. So if my daughter has car insurance with another company,
correct,
I don't have to. Do I have to list her on my policy because she has her own car and her own car insurance?
Is she driving your car?
No.
And does she live with you?
Yes.
I would make sure the company knows she lives with you.
Yeah, because she still has access to your vehicle.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying, right?
Well, here's the other situation. Because she lives with you, she can be in your car when an accident happens, and she could be injured, and she would then be entitled to get her medical bills paid, and you'd want to make sure the insurance company knows that she's got coverage. Your uninsured motorist coverage would cover her.
Right.
So you want to make sure the insurance company knows, or they'll say, your uninsured motorist coverage is not going to cover her.
Uninsured motorist coverage, that sounds new. Is that something we should all have?
Absolutely, absolutely. We talk about it every week.
Yeah.
The second thing is the insurance companies, they'll ask, did she live with you? This particular case we're talking about with Bob, they found out she doesn't live with Bob. Well, did she work for you? If she was an employee and he did not list her on his insurance application to be on the policy, then again, they're going to have a reason to deny coverage. And the other question is, how frequently did she drive your vehicle? If she's not an employee and she doesn't live with you, if she was a frequent user of your vehicle, then it's another reason they can deny coverage. So the message to folks out there is, if you've got somebody that's frequently using your vehicle, you need to make sure that your insurance company knows, or if there's an accident, they're going to deny insurance coverage. And if that person causes an accident driving your vehicle, you could be on the hook for all the injuries and damage that that person causes, because your insurance is going to say, we're not going to cover you.
And that's what happened here?
That's what happened here. But what happened was, they claimed, they took statements, and first of all, they claimed, the owner's not cooperating with us. He won't give us a statement. So because he's not cooperating, we don't have to provide insurance, which unfortunately his policy says, you don't cooperate, you're going to be on your own. I got a hold of them. They began cooperating. They explained, no, she's not an employee. No, she didn't live with me. And no, she wasn't a frequent user of my vehicle. And after back and forth, and filing a lawsuit, they finally said, okay, we'll provide insurance coverage.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
So it took you filing a lawsuit against the company to show them that you weren't...
Absolutely. That's what, and they weren't even paying for the damage to the guy's Dodge, his own pickup truck. They weren't paying for anything.
Wow, really?
Yep.
So this is, and again, just kind of, reiterate one of the reasons we do this segment is, so I think one of the most important things that you can take out of this today is, you probably shouldn't just listen to the first thing that's told to you by even your own insurance company. You should never just listen. If they say, well, you're denied, you should just go, okay, well, I guess I'm screwed. You should not accept that answer as the final answer. You should probably seek some guidance and find out if that's the actual truth, correct?
That's correct. That's correct. And also, when you take out insurance, if you're using an agent or if you're doing it online, make sure everything's complete and you're not leaving something out. Every now and then I see a case where stuff's left out and the person says, well, I signed all that, but my agent must have filled all that in, and he's the one who forgot to put it in. I told him about it. Well, if it's in paper, you signed it, you're stuck.
Yeah, it's you. Yeah. Regardless, you have to go over that, make sure you really pay attention to it, especially in the state of Florida, man, more than any. I mean, really.
Especially now when we see more and more insurance companies using an excuse to deny insurance coverage to folks.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great case today, buddy.
Thanks.
Appreciate it very much. And as people kind of going through these holidays, people are going to be driving you home. Maybe you had a little bit to drink. You need to stop and think about this kind of stuff, because anything can happen at any time. You don't even have to be the reason. It just turns out they were this time, but it could happen to you as well. Jack, you had a question?
Texter just wrote in that they are he and his wife are expecting a child soon, and does he have to let his auto insurance know that they're having a kid? That's not until that kid turns the age of getting a permit.
15
years old.
Age 15, yeah.
You got a little time, sir.
Yeah.
A tiny bit. Yeah, right. All right, buddy.
Thanks.
Good and loud for Glenn, guys. That's Klausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Offices, again, right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Klausman. Has done a lot of good work for everybody in this room, for our families, have taken good care of us. He'll take good care of you as well. Always reachable. That's the number one asset, Mr. Klausman. And you're smart, too. I don't know if
I try to be. At least reachable.
Have a good weekend, man.
Take care. Thanks.
Yeah, all right, 407-916-1041. Got a fresh keyword for you next.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
You're going to start getting caught up in some slowdowns on the major roadways. There's also a couple accidents that might be affecting your drive. All lanes are blocked on Apopka Vineland Road northbound near I-4. A crash on Florida's Turnpike southbound past Hancock Road's blocking the right lane on the Greenway southbound. At Redbug Lake Road, the right lane's blocked. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. Cue the easy button because it's officially Easy Deal Days at Staples. Now through October 11th, save up to 40% off over 1,000 products from tech, chairs, luggage, and more. Head to your Staples local store or staples.com to save while supplies last. Staples, that was easy.
This fall, explore stellar flavors and join Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex for the Taste of Space 2025. And guys, if you haven't been over for one of these events, I strongly recommend it. So much fun. Renowned celebrity chefs, chefs, astronauts, the NASA legends will join you and your family on a mission to experience a galaxy of fall flavors across all of their cafes. Come and visit the #1 attraction in the U.S., according to TripAdvisor, and I agree. So much fun. You learn, and these events, these special events, are really, really good. They take a good care of you, and it's a good time for a good price. Go to KennedySpaceCenter.com for a full menu of these exclusive events starting October 3rd, going all the way through to November 16th. It's the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real. Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change-outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
In a Greenway Kia. For over 23 years, my family's been saying it. And right now, the savings are at an all-time high. With 3 convenient locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't. And during the Kia Fall Savings event, you can save thousands. So if you're in the market for a new Kia, visit Greenway Kias and discover one of the area's largest selections online. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Hey, it's Karen in Georgia, and we just celebrated our 500th episode of My Favorite Murder.
That's 500 podcasts filled with true crime, comedy,
and some light girl math.
We're about to podcast for you. Watch this.
We have to think of something to say after welcome every week, and we're doing it.
Every week for 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
10 years.
10.
That's what 500 episodes sounds like.
New episodes every Thursday. Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye.
This is the sound of Jack, buzz cutting his way to a small fortune. To Jack, every time he cuts his own hair, that's $50 right in his pocket. If Jack sees DIY buzz cuts as a saving strategy, Wells Fargo is right behind him. And with their mobile app, tracking his savings is easy. Oh, ouch. However you make money work, we can work with that.
Mobile carriers' message and data rates may apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Time is up. The IRS is in full collection mode for 2025, issuing liens, levies, and garnishments to anyone who has a past tax debt or unfiled tax returns. Don't wait till it's too late. Your paycheck and bank accounts are at risk of being seized. Call now and stop the collection process today. If you're living check to check, no matter how much you're making, you still may qualify for the Fresh Start programs offered by the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt. It's just a 5-minute call to get your options, and it's free. If you owe back taxes, have years of unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage bank levy, or finally just want to sleep better, business or personal, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief while there's still time. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and tough, this veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. The call is free. Call their hotline number now, 800-442-9856. 800-442-9856. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-442-9856 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1, Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday magic. Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Money. MONEY. That's money. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may your efforts bear fruit.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good afternoon, JCS crew. This is not your favorite teabag David from not Duval, but I am from Wrongwood, so close enough. And today just wanted to raise a beer to everyone before Teabag does, that today is National Beer and Pizza Day.
Nice.
And with that said, I will be having lobster rolls in downtown Longwood tonight from the Cousin's Main Lobster Food Truck. Have a good show, everybody.
You got it, buddy. Sounds good. Give me one. I don't have the $94 to get a lobster roll anymore because that's about what they are these days, right?
First question was, what do you think they charge for a lobster roll at a food truck?
Right. Congrats on your lottery win, sir. I would also love a lobster roll, but unfortunately, I do not have the $4.6 million it cost to just even walk in front of one of those trucks. Money, by the way, that's what you're going to need, $1,000 for a lobster roll. MONEY, that is your 5 o'clock keyword. Just go to realradio.fm and send that out for your chance at $1,000. Lobster roll sounds good. I can do about one of those, guys. They're so rich.
Yeah.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack and Sauce.
Yeah, I just need that bread soft.
Oh, you don't want it toasted? You don't want it like a grilled cheese on the outside?
No, check this out. I want the bun split, and then inside of the bun, I'm fine with the little crisp, little butter as you press down. But the outside of the bun, yeah, soft.
Dude, are you serious? That is the antithesis of a lobster roll. The outside of the bun is supposed to be toasted a little bit, is it not? So let's get this right.
Yeah.
A lobster roll looks like a piece of white bread folded in half so that the tops have that same kind of crust, right? Then it's split.
Yes.
Right? Like a bowl with American bread, white bread, right?
It's almost like if you grab 2 Hawaiian rolls.
Exactly.
Okay.
But you don't toast that on the grill top on both sides with a little butter before you fill it up with that delicious lobster?
I would only go probably on the inside, yeah, to get the crunch there.
So I found the food truck that the caller just mentioned. Apparently, they're nationwide. They have food trucks in many cities. I found the one for Orlando, which apparently will be in Longwood, and I found their menu. What do you think a Maine lobster roll costs?
And by the way, usually these things are no more than maybe 3 or 4 bites, right? I mean, it's not like when you say lobster roll, it's not like a steak sub full of lobster. It's
like a hot dog bun.
Yeah. I mean, seriously. I've seen them pretty small.
$35.
Lobster's super expensive right now. $35? That's
Yeah.
a great guess.
Side or no side?
What do you mean?
No side.
Just the roll.
But you can make it a combo with chips and a drink for $5 more, or tots in a drink for $7 more.
Okay, so when I was at the
or whoopie pie in a drink.
When I was in
You haven't had a whoopie pie?
$22.99 felt right. It felt good.
No, that's too low.
Just for the lobster roll?
Just for the lobster roll.
I'll go $28.50.
$28.
Yeah.
Whoa.
$28.
Enjoy your lottery win.
Is that with side?
You know what that is?
$35 if you want the tots in the drink.
That's a loaded pizza. That's a loaded large pizza is how much that is.
Yo, can I?
And I know that because I ordered 2 of them last weekend, and they cost $28 a piece from Flippers. $28 for a full pizza, or 7 ounces, 6 ounces of lobster.
I got a new habit. There's a new Pizza King in town.
Pizza King? I haven't heard of it.
I don't know about King. No, I'm just calling it.
Oh, I see.
Royal lineage.
Better than our buddy Bruno?
Yeah, I mean it's splitting hairs.
That place Antica up in Altamont's supposed to be very good as well.
Black Magic Pizza.
Really? Where's this?
Milk District.
Really?
That's where my stomping grounds are. That's where I get drunk and watch people.
Really?
Yeah, that's where I mean, let me people. That's where I people watch.
You go to the Milk Bar up there and just have a couple, and then slide over to Black Magic Pizza.
Dude, that pizza.
Whoa! Really?
They got one thing, sesame crust. Jack, I know that you're like straight cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
Jack really stretching the boundaries of food.
But sesame crust, does that not tickle something in you?
No, it's a gimmick. I used to make pizza. We used to do sesame crust, and okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Toasted sesame crust.
It's like the whole pretzel bun thing.
The pretzel bun hamburger?
It sounds better than it actually is.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't mind pretzel bun for some things, but not for a burger for some reason. It doesn't hit me for a
What
burger.
about a chicken sandwich? That's the last time it was offered.
No, maybe like a Reuben or something like that. Like sliced pastrami on a pretzel bun is good. It fits.
I'm just too picky with my pretzel buns.
Why?
Because if they're 45 minutes old, it's too old. Like they have to be
Like fresh out the
unbelievably fresh, or else you take a bite and then they just crumble.
We can agree that's the best breadstick, right? The pretzel breadstick with either beer cheese sauce or hot mustard.
Yeah, that's a fun
Nothing
time.
like that.
I like when you order a pretzel at a restaurant and it shows up hanging.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Where did
know.
I just go and have that?
I don't know what is up with that, but
That would be the artery.
The artery
It was
had
the
that.
artery,
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
It's that huge pretzel that comes
Dude.
hanging on that hook.
Dude,
Yeah,
that
when we
thing
were
is...
doing the show, it's like that totally took my attention.
Oh,
They bring that
absolutely.
out. Oh, pretzel.
That
That
thing
big
is
rock
good.
solid. So good.
Oh, my God, that thing was good.
and it just looks like somebody just lost at a really long game of hangman.
Exactly.
And you have to have very good beer cheese and high-quality mustard to really enjoy it the way it's supposed to be
Yep.
enjoyed. That's the key, is the beer cheese.
And man, it's just like this new trend of pizzas with the Neapolitan with a little bit of black bubbles on it.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing. Black Magic be doing that,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is like wowzer good for me right now. That's my thing.
I got to tell you, man.
Texts are coming in at you, Ross. They say it's overpriced and overrated.
Well, yeah.
Aha, take that.
You know what? It's a small business, and if it means $3 more to support that type of food and that quality,
Yeah.
I'm down.
But every day over a chain.
But that's kind of the trend, though, man. These little local spots like that, they've really kind of taken in that whole buy local thing, and I'm not saying they're taking advantage of it, but it seems sometimes like when you buy local costs a lot more. And I don't have any problem with them making more, but I had my first Bruno pizza, and I love Bruno pizza. I'm telling you, Bruno's pizza to me is the best pie in Orlando. I haven't had your Black Magic yet.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
But when you get one, it's a personal pan pizza basically, and they're like $19 a piece. But it's a completely game-changing scenario. But you could get that same pizza for half price at a place that doesn't have that kind of local reputation thing.
So then tell me what's the chain that sells a Bruno-esque pizza?
There is no chain that sells a Bruno-esque pizza.
So there goes that part of that argument.
I just said that. What I'm saying is you could find a pizza that would be that same size. It's not going to be the same quality, but it's also not going to cost you, $19, $20 for, a single serving pizza.
And you get what you pay for.
You do get what you pay for, 100%.
But like the whole, I would never want to, like, I don't even like the notion or the narrative of that small businesses are taking advantage of them being a small business by charging more.
Well, no. I think you got me wrong there. I'm not saying they're doing it because they're a small business. What I'm saying is they charge more for a boutique experience. That's what I'm saying. Like when you go and get a sandwich from someone who's a local sandwich maker, and I'll give you a great example. That place downtown in Mount Dora, the Butcher's Block.
Oh, yeah.
That I hollered about 3 or 4.
Butcher's Nook, I think.
Butcher's Nook, that's it. Butcher's Nook. The sandwich was amazing, but it was also $17.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're not going to find a sandwich in any sandwich shop that is a national sandwich shop that's going to taste like that thing, and it takes 25 minutes for them to make it. Delicious. That's a boutique experience. And I know to kind of expect that in smaller places that have a smaller footprint, they have to do that.
Yeah.
Because they have fewer customers that come in because they don't have national advertising. That's kind of what I'm saying.
It's just that I just wouldn't want anybody's line of normalcy to be the massive corporations that are pulling in all of the thing because
But that's what it is, though, right, buddy? I mean, isn't that what it is? Isn't that what most people compare stuff to? Is like Chili's or
yeah, and I'm pushing back on that.
Yeah, sure, and you should.
Because that's not your neighbor. That's some massive, like, faceless corporation based out of a state that you do not know, that does not care about you or your community outside of making dollars.
Corporations are people too.
No. You know why?
They're run by people, and they have faces, and they can also contribute to our election.
People die of natural causes. Corporations have never died of old age. And that's why I would push back even on that narrative. It's weird when people are like, because I feel that text are going like, damn, dude, $22 for a pizza? I can spend $7 and get 6 McChickens.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
And like that is to me, borderline like dangerous thought.
Right.
Because if you're comparing it to the thing that's solely focused on rinsing out every penny out of a chicken sandwich, then of course, like a small business can't make a one of those fast food offerings for that price because of the overhang and it just being...
Well, the business is built to do that. It's built to provide a volume at a certain price. That's the hook, right?
Yeah, and I just don't want a small business to never even have a chance of surviving because it's compared to the dollar sandwich.
Yeah. I mean, with Pom Pom's Tea House, they were down by the Milk, right? Legendary. Now she's up in Sanford at Henry's Depot, I believe, and her family's legendary in town for great food and stuff. Her sandwiches were more expensive, but that's a different vibe altogether. You can't get a sandwich like you could get there at any other. You can't go to Subway and find what you're going to find in there. That's kind of what I'm talking about. You are getting a boutique experience, and you are going to pay more because it's a completely different experience than you can get at a Wawa or a Subway or at a Jersey Mike's or whatever. You know what you're getting there.
But what's the best description of this is how much this costs? Is it fast food or a small business? And I think a lot of people jump to fast food and go, well, that's how much this costs because that's the cheapest it can cost.
Yeah.
But how much is that pepperoni thing from fast food world actually pepperoni? And how you see where I'm kind of going with that?
I know exactly what you're saying. I do. I really do.
And I'm not putting you in that category.
It sounds like you're putting me in that.
No, I just don't.
I think he's putting you there.
I'm trying to take you back out.
Not back out.
Nobody puts Jim in the category.
I support as many indies as I possibly can. We were actually talking about Mexican food yesterday, and what do you think the most popular Mexican restaurant is? Chi-Chi's is coming back. What's the most popular chain Mexican restaurant?
Oh, he just threw it. I mean, he dropped a chain.
Yeah, I would think it's got to be T-Bell.
Taco Bell?
Yeah, I mean,
Tijuana Flats locally. Those are fast food spots. I'm talking about like a Chili's or a Bennigan's where you are, or a ale house where you walk in and it's specifically Mexican food. There really isn't one, right?
No.
No
one jumping out.
Yeah, you have to go to local spots like that to find that. And I wonder where you kind of set the basis in Mexican food. That's usually your local spot, right? There's for Deb and I know 3 or 4 spots out there in that Mount Dora Lake County area that we all go and visit, and they all have their specialties and stuff. And that would set the tone for that. I wouldn't know what to measure that against because I can't do it for Reyes Mezcaleria.
Yeah.
That's an upper level place. When you go in there, you're going to see food and prices you're not going to see at Taco Bell or Tijuana Flats. That's a different level. And now this place, June, is right in that same world as well. So where do you set the bar at Mexican food? Is it Taco Bell?
I think that's a great question, but it's kind of a beautiful answer. Is that I don't think Mexican food traditionally gets wrapped up in this argument because that restaurant, there's so many Applebee's, there's so many Chili's that took that American fare family night out, but that didn't really exist for Mexican cuisine, at least in my lifetime. No,
it never was. No, same here. Never had a place. I mean, it was always a local spot owned by a Mexican family.
And that's got to say something about the patrons of Mexican restaurants that they are supporting, their own and also the community.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. St. Cloud is doing something interesting. They're renaming a part of their city. I'll tell you what it is and what it was next.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to run into some slowdowns once you head over Lake Jessup Bridge on the Greenway southbound approaching Redbug Lake Road. The right lane's blocked. It's stop and go on Florida's Turnpike southbound due to an accident just past Hancock Road. The right lane's blocked there. On I-4, it's bumper to bumper westbound through that Celebration area into that Champions Gate area. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radio.
Stay connected and stay productive with Rapid Radios. Business owners trust Rapid Radios for instant, reliable team communication with nationwide LTE coverage, push-to-talk convenience, and room for up to 200 units on one feed. Keeping connected's never been easier.
Order now at rapidradios.com.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at the Nickley Group. Look, man, real estate market is always changing, especially now more than ever. The Nickley Group has an entire team of local market experts to guide you every single step of the way and help you decide when it might be the perfect time for you to buy or sell. That's right. And real estate market trends are very local. Here in Central Florida, homes still selling for record prices. Sure, it's not the same in Cleveland or Cincinnati. That's why it's important not to pay attention to those national trends, because right here in Central Florida, you can still get paid for your property. And if you are looking to sell it, make sure you maximize the value with the right team. That is the Nickley Group. On average, these guys get about 6% more for their listings than their competitors. And even better, they sell those homes twice as fast as well. And if you're a buyer, again, you've hit pay dirt here, because not only does the Nickley Group have an entire team of people that will scour the entire area for the perfect house just for you, they will get you a qualified buyer as well. And their VIP program's kind of crazy. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and an early access program that gets you into off-market properties before they even get listed. And if that's not enough, you could bypass all of that and just go straight to their guaranteed cash offer. No showings, no open houses, and that deal can close in just 14 days. It's the NickleyGroup.com, NICKLEY Group.com.
Core Flooring Center in Winter Park is the go-to destination for flooring. Visit coreflooringfl.com.
Hey, it's Karen in Georgia, and we just celebrated our 500th episode of My Favorite Murder.
That's 500 podcasts filled with true crime, comedy,
and some light girl math.
We're about to podcast for you. Watch this.
We have to think of something to say after welcome every week, and we're doing it.
Every week for 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
10 years.
10.
That's what 500 episodes sounds like.
New episodes every Thursday. Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Boys and girls, the Jim Colbert Show question of the day. It's in our YouTube chat. You go to YouTube, search Jim Colbert Show. Boom, it's there. It's brought to you by the Home Builders Network. We want you to take part in that. We'll talk about the results a little later. But for the Home Builders Network, I want to talk about that right now, because that is who you reach out to when it is time for those major improvements around your home. For me, I needed a new roof. I went to Mike the Home Builder at the Home Builders Network. Got gutters with covers. And then just this year, that was 2 years ago, just this year, we redid our master bath, something that needed to be done forever. And now, thanks to the Home Builders Network, we have a brand new bathroom. And you can see some of the models on display at his showroom in Altamont Springs. It's on 434 at the corner of 436, right there in the plaza next to the Irish Pub. But it's really easiest just to contact the Home Builders Network on their website at hbnusa.com. It's hbnusa.com.
RC Hill Mitsubishi knows it's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down in DeLand, and Ocala.
The rest of Central Florida is scary.
Look into my eyes. You will put thousands down.
Hold it right there, mister.
Seriously? I'm closing a deal here.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down.
Thank you, officer. That guy is creepy.
Yes, ma'am. Now let's get you to RC Hill Mitsubishi.
RC takes any trade, even if you're still out thousands.
Any trade and dime down? That's just batty.
Thousands more for your trade. All you need is a job and a dime.
Acres of pre-owned plus new Mitsubishis with 0% financing for 60 months.
New Outlander SUVs have all the toys and your engine's covered for life.
It truly is a crime to pay more than a dime.
RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4.
DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. Mortgage rates have improved again this week. Get your quote for a refinance to lower payments or get cash out at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With that mortgage guy, Don.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
To everyone counting down the days until pumpkin season, your wait is finally over.
The salted caramel pumpkin concrete mixer and pumpkin spice shake are back at Culver's for a limited time. And because nothing beats the real thing, every scoop of fresh frozen custard is made with farm fresh dairy, and every bite is filled with real pumpkin puree. So come visit us at Culver's, or order ahead in the app or online, and fall in love with these pumpkin desserts all over again.
From Wisconsin with love. welcome to Delicious. To everyone who believes in magic, let our team member Teppy tell you how we do it at Culver's.
We're not talking about card tricks or disappearing acts. Wow. This is the kind of magic that transforms real farm-fresh dairy into world-class Wisconsin cheese. We're talking about Midwest magic. It's about handcrafting every meal with love, because at Culver's, we want every bite to be turned into a smile. Order ahead in the app or online and come taste the magic for yourself.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Looking to buy new windows? Before you decide, make sure you get a free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, they have been installing windows for over 50 years, and Reese Hurricane Impact windows come with an unbeatable lifetime warranty that transfers when you sell your home. And most windows are installed in under 8 weeks, and the installation is included. So get a free quote today. Visit them online at reesewindows.com. That's reesewindows.com.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it. Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
Thursdays are cooler with Ross Paget. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. Want more from the Jim Colbert Show? Online at JimColbertLive.com.
This is a Missy Ellie one-time exclusive. Come on.
Hey there, Colbert crew.
What up, dude?
Robert here, coming from Florida's Turnpike as per usual. Just chiming in on the chain Mexican restaurant conversation. You said there weren't really any out there, and I might be showing my age here a little bit, but one of my personal favorites used to be Don Pablo's.
Yeah.
And maybe they were a little bit more local than I realized. I was younger, but that was stable service. You sat down, you got a waitress, you got the chips and salsa. I thought they were a chain. You tell me.
They were. So is Chevy's, but they're all gone now. Like Don Julio's, I think was or not Don Julio's, but Don something. That was a chain as well, but I don't know that any of them are still open. I think Chevy's is gone. Chewy's is the one I know that's still open.
But that's still kind of recently new.
Yeah, that's a Tex-Mex thing, and that is relatively new. I think they've been in town like 4 or 5 years or so. There's one over in Winter Park. Actually, there's one out by the airport. There's a number of them in town.
I ate at the Mexican restaurant in downtown Mount Dora. I want to say it's almost, the name of the restaurant's almost called like Mexican Restaurant. I forgot what it's called.
Fiesta Grande?
Yeah. And it was delicious. I got my enchiladas verdes, loved it.
Yeah, very nice.
Ripped a margarita.
There's a couple places up in Eustis and Umatilla as well. One's called Perla's and one's called something else. And it's just how you want what. Like, I like really good mole when I go to Mexican restaurants. So I usually go to places that have really good in-house mole and good margaritas.
That's not a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
And I love Mexican cuisine, but mole, that's a once a year for me.
Oh, no, dude. I love it. To me, it's a dividing factor in how well you are at cooking Mexican food. I think it's a tell. It's like an Italian's red sauce, for me. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Money is your 5 o'clock keyword, MONEY. Kick it over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack.
Yo.
And Ross.
It's true.
Central Florida does have a really unique reputation when it comes to certain cities. Ocoee, Florida. If you'll remember, what was that? What was the thing that happened out there in Ocoee, Jack? What was it was the Rose? There was a number of sundown towns in Central Florida, while, and I believe Ocoee was one at one point.
Right.
Do you know what that is? A sundowner town?
Isn't it like you can't buy alcohol? Or everyone gets really confused at night.
Yeah, I think sundowner. I think that's sundowner syndrome. You're accurate there, but I think it's called Is it Sundown Town? Deb?
Sundown. Yep.
Yeah, Sundown Town. Sundown Town is a town that if you are a person of color, you better be indoors when the sun goes down.
Ocoee, if you remember, there was the massacre back in November 1920 that saw a white mob attack African-American residents in the northern part of Ocoee.
Right. And what was
when they were trying to vote, I believe.
Something like that. And I think we have a couple of other of those in town. That had those. Well, St. Cloud is making a change in their town history. Did you read the story?
No, but I can only imagine.
Well, can I tell you something? Look, if we're going to be quite honest here, and you live in America and you live in the South in America, there are a lot of areas in America and towns in the South that everybody has their name for the part of town that is predominantly Black or Hispanic. Like is that much of a secret to anybody?
What?
That towns would have a derogatory name for a part of town that was primarily Black or brown, and it was never a really good name. It was always a derogatory name. St. Cloud is set to change the name of a subdivision historically referred to as the Colored Quarter for 115 years. After it was first recorded as part of their town, founded in 1909 as a retirement community for Civil War veterans of the Union, St. Cloud was a long, long way from equality, despite its earliest settlers' fight to end slavery. But of course, that's not what St. Cloud or who St. Cloud is anymore. That's what the director of communications, Mary Emma Belkiner, said. She's like, look, this is not who we are. This is part of our past. We're going to move forward. But that part of town was always known as Colored Corner or Quarter. I'm sorry, Colored Quarter. And the subdivision in question, located between Narcoossee Road and Pine Lane from US 192 to 10th Street, was officially renamed the Seminole Land and Investment Company Plat of Colored Quarter. Now, I am trying to find out what they're going to name. Back in July, I guess, a council member, Jennifer Paul, who was elected last November, brought it up during her time there and said, we need to change this out. It's not a good look for the city. Good on her for doing that.
Oh, yeah.
That's just an anchor into the past that you don't want to be a part of.
Dude, it's 2025.
2025, yeah. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what they said here.
Yeah.
It said, a quote, this is 2025. It's time to update that.
Yeah.
So the council is taking some very public stands. So it says, council is taking some very public stands not to erase the history, but to denounce that piece of the history of the city and move forward to ensure that all of the residents, visitors, and business owners feel welcome right there in the city of St. Cloud.
And then I guess the debate for it to stay is like, are they saying like don't delete history?
I think it falls into the same Confederate soldier kind of monument thing. Where a lot of people who that's part of America's history think that while you're doing stuff like this, you're erasing the history of our country, regardless of how you feel about it.
You don't want to forget the history. You don't need to honor it.
Yeah, don't need to honor it. That's for sure. Yeah. And I would think that all cities, I don't know if they have it on the plat. Like when you look at the map, it says, oh, yeah, look at there. It's Colored Corner. I don't think they have it like that. Usually it was just a name given by residents, but this is one that was actually part of the city's history, and they're making a move in the council to make that change. It doesn't say what they're going to rename it or when they're going to do that. I just saw the story today on Channel 6's website. That's clickorlando.com.
I have performed a lot of stand-up comedy ever since I've known you, Jim, in St. Cloud, Florida.
And one of your favorite spots.
One of my favorite spots.
Cool little city, by the way.
They can take any joke as long as you don't talk about the main man. They do not like that. And I was always aware.
Who's the main man?
Our president.
I see. Yeah.
They went from clutching pearls in 2010 over like a weed joke to all of a sudden saying anything you ever wanted to ever think or say. Just don't talk about the big dog.
Yeah.
But I bring this up to St. Cloud. I always made fun of St. Cloud. The very first thing I would do every time I performed there by making fun of how white they were. In fact, that's why you guys ended up being called St. Cloud. The one thing whiter than you guys right now is a spiritual cloud. But I bring that up just to throw this out here is that like I love St. Cloud. And the
people who live there love it too. Right. Talking's always about St. Cloud to somebody from St. Cloud.
Yeah, they were aware of it. Like I would think the majority of St. Cloudians, I don't know if that's what they're called.
That's close enough.
But I would think that they are for this change and that the loudest bunch is going to be the people who don't like this news.
Yeah.
Because
that's a weird thing to be loud about.
It is, but
that's a weird thing to picket for, to show up at the city commission meeting and open mic. Why you defend there should be a part of your city called colored quarter, and it has nothing to do with red, blue, or white.
Yeah, well, because I think it's a little misguided. I think you guys just nailed it by saying, like, there's a difference between forgetting your history and honoring it still to this very day.
Yeah. And by the way, somebody texted in and said, look, nobody calls that area of St. Cloud that. They haven't in decades. That's not even the point, right? That's not even the point that somebody does or doesn't call it. It's on the city plat.
Yeah,
like when you
exactly.
pull the city's maps and history of the city, it has it there. That's what I think that's what they're trying to change. Like from now on, they're not. I don't think anybody thinks that there's people walking around. Ever been to the Kohler Quarter? Nobody's doing that. That's understood. What they're trying to say is they would like to kind of get that out of the city's history to begin with. It's not really it's kind of a blight, I would think.
But I know if I was born and raised in St. Cloud, I wouldn't be necessarily proud of that part.
Yeah,
but I mean, but you still want to be aware of it.
Yeah,
it's fascinating. It's interesting.
It is, no question. And hopefully they'll make some moves on that, and we'll get an update next week on what St. Cloud does and what they're going to rename it.
It's interesting. Someone texted about a restaurant in St. Cloud. I had been there before. That was the first time I ever heard someone's phone use a squirrel call as their ringtone.
I don't even know what that sounds like.
Oh, it was a good old boy. He was like, squeak, squeak, squeak.
Oh, there you go. And then who brought this up? Danny brought this up earlier. Jack sent this story to me today, which I thought was very funny. So Castleberry, and if you're not familiar with where that is, it's not far from the radio station here. It's over there like between Winter Park and
Winter Springs, Longwood.
Yeah. It's up in that area there, right? Seminole County. Castleberry, this is the headline, Ross. Castleberry police flaunt McLaren for community outreach. And that's right. Castleberry Police Department has a McLaren.
Can I borrow it?
It's wrapped.
It's wrapped, and it looks like a cop car. It says Castleberry Police.
I don't care. I'll still drive that thing.
Now, it doesn't have... It's got a badge
it's a
on
McLaren.
It says, showing off the badge-covered McLaren that it hopes will, quote, promote safe driving and positive police community engagement. I would like to know, just, and if you don't mind, like, I'm not ragging on anybody here, how is a $300,000 supercar going to make a difference in a tiny little pissant part of Orlando, Castleberry? How is that going to promote safe driving and positive police community engagement? How's that? I mean, just if you can, let's just spitball the theory of what they came up with when doing this.
Yeah, is the theory kind of like it's a Batman now part of their force?
Yeah.
Like, we can't outspeed them now.
Yeah, it's something cool that I think kids and younger people will gravitate towards. They just recently on Tuesday night were part of the National Night Out, where all police departments and cities, I think it was nationwide, did a national night out campaign.
And they walk through the neighborhoods and stuff?
Well, they have, it was almost like a carnival and stuff, and they had that going on in Castleberry as well. But it's one of those things where kids would come up, and then you're interacting with police in a situation that's not negative.
I get that. Is that what it is? It's just basically a piece of bait to have people come over so you can have a talk with a cop?
Well, it's kind of like...
but is that a crass way to say that?
Very much so.
It's just a very funny way.
It's honest.
Is it not honest, though? Is that it? I mean, hey, come look at my supercar. Oh, while you're here, please don't commit crimes type thing?
It's kind of like how service animals make the people with disabilities more approachable.
Yeah. That's why single guys take dogs for a walk in chick areas.
Oh, God.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, it says, I guess it's always a question of motive, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you don't get a $250,000 car in Castleberry of all places and just go and I guess just sit on it.
I'm just saying, if it wasn't a police officer that didn't do this, a police department, I would think money laundering.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they're keeping the car. I think this is on loan from McLaren so that they can wrap it and do some stuff with it. And I think it actually goes back. I can't imagine the taxpayers of Castleberry green stamping purchase of a McLaren.
Yeah, they said no taxpayer funds were used for this because some people rightly pointed out it's like, do you know what the maintenance is on the McLaren?
Oh, yeah.
It's quite expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they said, they've worked with the dealership and, It's a loaner, I believe.
Yeah. It says before the rumor mill gets too far ahead, no taxpayer or city funds were used for the vehicle.
I do really like the notion, though, that if you could trade in like 10 cop cars for one really fast one.
Well, that's how in California, I believe they would do that back in the day. And I think even in Florida for a while, they would take these drug cars that they would seize during drug raids and they would turn them into like state trooper cars. So at any point you could have a Vet or a Porsche or something. I don't think they did it for long, but I know they did it.
I'm not that mad at that idea just because it's such a head-on spike.
Oh, yeah.
Like, sure, you guys want to sell drugs? We're going to steal your car.
Like this used to run drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it doesn't. It says it says these sticker prices for these cars can reach into the millions with the maintenance cost to match. But what they're saying is Castleberry wants to display opportunities for the car were generously donated by McLaren, and they basically want it to be a community outreach kind of thing. You park the car at events where cops are going to be there, the police department's going to be there. You announce that it's going to be there. People come by to see the car, start up a conversation with the officers. Maybe it just kind of takes a little bit of the edge off the meeting of someone in a uniform.
Sure. When you do community events, the idea is to engage with the community. This is the icebreaker, I would say.
Yeah, I would agree.
See, Jack puts it like he's in front of the city meeting. You wrap it up with like, oh yeah, hit him with the old bait and switch. You see the nice car, I give you the shiny thing. You don't break the law. Jack's
What else can they use though? I mean, they're using a McLaren. Of course, McLaren just opened a dealership in Winter Park, so I mean, it makes perfect sense that McLaren's kind of reaching out and doing stuff like this.
But I thought for sure it was something that was repossessing a drug deal. I'm like, wow, they had a McLaren level drug dealer in Castleberry.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
Switcheroo.
There's nothing else they could do with this. I mean, there's no other thing they could seize or no other thing they could wrap that would get that much attention. And, I got to tell you, the problem is with these supercars anymore is Corvettes look just like them now. Like every single Corvette I see, I think it's a Ferrari.
Except for the way that they drive, it's usually 50 and under.
Right.
I've never seen a Corvette driver actually open it up and see what that beautiful machine can do.
Yeah.
It's just those laws.
And and it's weird too
It's only when they're looking.
Now the exhaust note for Corvettes doesn't have that deep V8 growl anymore. It sounds like a 10-cylinder, European car. It sounds like a Ferrari or a Lambo now. That real high pitch, kind of car, the way they sound. That's what they all sound like now. It's wild.
They look so cool. They look 45
the
pounds. Yeah.
Oh, the Vets are badass.
Oh, there's a red one in the parking lot here.
God, I saw a black. I saw a murdered out one on the highway the other day, and it was so stealth. It looked like a damn plane with the wings tucked in.
It looks like Bruce Wayne's driving these things.
Yeah.
If they're black,
it does, man. It looks like a fighter jet with no wings,
like a Fisher-Price tumbler.
Yeah, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. You do have a few minutes to get over to realradio.fm and send away your keyword. It is money, M-O-N-E-Y. Like I said, get over there and send it off for that chance at $1,000, guys. Load them up. Trivia's next. We got some stuff to give away. Stay tuned.
Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now, 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Mercedes-Benz.
It'll be an NFC East showdown to open the new week of NFL action. The Giants will host the Eagles for Thursday Night Football. UCF is gearing up for a massive Big 12 showdown. They'll be at Cincinnati coming up Saturday. The Knights will face a Bearcats team that upset Iowa State last week. And hockey, where the Lightning open their season tonight, they'll be home against Ottawa. Tampa Bay's again expected to be one of the top teams in the East. I'm Scott Davidson.
Looking for an exceptional driving experience? Find it behind the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz SUV. Experience the power, precision, and intelligence of an iconic Mercedes-Benz SUV at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer today.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Rebath in Mid-Florida. Man, are these guys awesome. If you're looking to replace or remodel a bathroom in your home, whether it be the guest bath or your master bath, get these guys on property. Man, did they do an awesome job. This is a family-owned company, by the way, and they can replace your terrible bathroom in just 4 to 6 days, and they do it with their employees. That means the same team until your job is done, and even better, they give you a lifetime guarantee on the products and the install. You can't beat it. And let me tell you, you're not sacrificing anything. These products products are amazing. Just drop by their showroom, 436 up in Altamont. They're right across from Kobe. Very easy to find. And when you slide into the store, you're going to see about 8, 9, 10 models set up. But that's not what you're buying. Those are there just to show you their products configured into different bathroom ideas. The cool thing is they have a design team that'll help with your ideas, take their products, and make the bathroom amazing. First thing you need to do is jump online. Check out the before and after. See what they've actually done for people in Orlando. You'll be convinced then. And never forget to mention the Jim Colbert Show for that 10% discount. It's Rebath of Mid-Florida, rebath.com.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
We want to see ya.
In a Greenway Kia. For over 23 years, my family's been saying it. And right now, the savings are at an all-time high. During the Kia Fall Savings event, every new Kia is discounted thousands off MSRP. Plus, when you trade with us, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete for it. Meaning, you could get up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia. Visit greenwaykias.com.
Negative equity refinance. Expires 11/7/25.
Oh, boys and girls, we were earlier discussing the buying local and shopping small business. Well, I got a small business. Sometimes you can actually get a better deal at a small business when you are dealing with someone in the community like Corey from Core Flooring Center. He has his store in Winter Park on 436, but he is also in the business of putting flooring in your home. He did 2 rooms in my home. Core Flooring is a huge selection of made in the USA waterproof laminate, vinyl planks, and wood flooring. He offers a lifetime installation warranty, and the installation on my house was perfect. They removed all the furniture, put in new flooring expertly, put all the furniture back, and did a wonderful job. But check this out. Corey and Core Flooring Center offers a best price guarantee on all installed products. So you bring Corey a quote, he guarantees to beat it. Mention Jack from Rural Radio, save an extra $50. Plus, he's going to donate to Save a Life Pet Rescue. Core Flooring Center in Winter Park. Find them online at coreflooringfl.com.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade $100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
When you've been in a crash and your mind's racing.
When you've fallen in a store and are blaming yourself.
When you've been hurt at work and don't know what to do. You know who to call. Farah and Farah. Orlando.
Time is up. The IRS is in full collection mode for 2025, issuing liens, levies, and garnishments to anyone who has a past tax debt or unfiled tax returns. Don't wait till it's too late. Your paycheck and bank accounts are at risk of being seized. Call now and stop the collection process today. If you're living check to check, no matter how much you're making, you still may qualify for the Fresh Start programs offered by the IRS to reduce or eliminate your tax debt. It's just a 5-minute call to get your options, and it's free. If you owe back taxes, have years of unfiled tax returns, under audit, have a wage bank levy, or finally just want to sleep better, business or personal, call the experts at Republic Tax Relief while there's still time. A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau and tough, this veteran-owned company has the fight you need to take on the IRS. Don't go at it alone. The call is free. Call their hotline number now, 800-442-9856. 800-442-9856. Find out if you qualify today. Call 800-442-9856 or go to republictaxrelief.com.
Get ready to crank it up. Oktoberfest is taking over Orlando Harley-Davidson October 16th through the 19th. 4 days of nonstop action, daily entertainment, live music, and kicking it off with a free hog roast. You can cool off at the Bikini Bike Wash, vendors throughout the parking lot, and roll into the largest new and pre-owned inventory in the state of Florida. The music's loud, the food is hot, the drinks are cold, and the throttle is wide open. Get all the details at OrlandoHarley.com. We'll see you at Hogtoberfest 2025, October 16th through the 19th, right off I-4. We're ready. Are you?
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully.
This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code. alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors. Supposed to be 21 plus to purchase.
Eustace Roofing. New roof, no mess.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Oh, Sister Deb, all frustrated with these Corvette drivers driving under 50. Yeah, I agree. Come South Brevard County, you probably see my boss on the weekends driving a 2025 ZR1 twin turbo V8.
God almighty.
1,084 horsepower Corvette. Yep. He drives it like he stole it, and that's just part of the stable. Aloha.
Aloha, brother.
Terrible.
That is so much horsepower. Man, if you those numbers just roll off people's tongues so easily, because people usually, I mean, not many people will ever get a chance to ride into a car that's that fast and has that much power. I had a borrowed Z06 back in the like 2006. And it had 580 horsepower, and it was horrifying. I mean, horrifying how fast the car was.
Yeah, you let that first gear out, and you're already 70.
Like, I could not even imagine having a car with double that horsepower. Like, what the hell? All right, welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here. Yep. Ross is as well.
Fastest car I've been in is a Tesla.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's fast.
I mean, dude, some of them giddy up.
Jack has a Jackie sack. Let's get it. All aboard.
Chugga, chugga.
Choo, choo.
Clickety clack, clickety clack. Here we go. Got a pair of tickets to see Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band coming to the Hard Rock Live Orlando, April 12th, 2026. You can actually get your tickets now at hardrocklive.com. Again, it's the Kenny Wayne Shepherd Band. Those tickets are up for grabs, along with a pair of tickets. You might choose this instead. Something happening December 13th. That is Trans-Siberian Orchestra doing their performance of The Ghosts of Christmas Returns at the Kia Center. Tickets are available at Ticketmaster.com. Perhaps you want something a little more in your immediate future. How about next Thursday?
Okay.
This thing is happening. This thing is going down October 16th. At Puddle Jumpers in Tavares.
Oh, yeah.
The Mile High Comedy Club featuring Ross Padgett.
Yo!
Featuring John Sensabella.
Yo!
Hosted by Jeff Barrett.
Nice.
And that is also a choice you can have if you win trivia today. That is what's in the Jackie Sack.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that very much. When is that again, Ross? Next
That's
Thursday?
Thursday, baby. Puddle Jumpers.
A week from today.
Back to you, clickety clack.
All right, young lady. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, let's just go with 1.
1 right up top. It's Matt. Matt, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Jim. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Would you like to play a little bitty game with us?
I would love to play a game, man.
All right, let's do it, buddy.
Want to play a game?
All right, Matt, this is a real easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is a lie.
What?
If you can find it, boss, I will send you over to see Jack, and you can pick out something nice for yourself. Maybe I'll see you next Thursday at Ross's comedy gig out at Puddle Jumpers. That's in there as well. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go, buddy. On this day in 1952, a reality TV star, author, entrepreneur, widow of rock royalty,
Sharon.
Sharon Osbourne is the
wow.
answer. That's right. She was the conductor of the craziest train.
That's true.
Sharon Osbourne was born on this day. Here are 3 fun facts about Sharon and 1 headless bat of a lie. Here we go, buddy. We're talking about Sharon Osbourne. Which one of these is not true? Number 1, Sharon Osbourne dropped out of school at 15 years old. Number 2, Sharon not only managed Ozzy's career, she also managed Avenged Sevenfold, Pantera, and Megadeth as well. Number 3, she wanted to become a professional ballerina. Or lastly, in 1996, she personally founded Ozfest after being rejected by Lollapalooza. Which of those is a lie?
Ooh, I would have to say the Pantera one.
Yeah, that's the one, buddy. You're a winner.
Oh my God, the puzzle master.
Yeah, it's a terrible day today. Did you actually know the answer to that?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Interesting. She did manage a bunch of other bands, though. She managed Cold Chamber. She managed Motorhead. And there was another band in there as well that was a pretty big band that she managed. The big story is who she turned down. Two of the biggest acts, one of the biggest acts of the 90s for sure, and the biggest rock act of the 80s, I would say.
That's easy. That's NSYNC and
Van Halen?
No, she wouldn't have been Van
She
Halen.
turned down Guns N' Roses and Limp Bizkit. She would not manage them. She turned them down.
Oh, I wonder why.
And I heard both ways, by the way, it was because of two people.
Axl Rose
and Fred Durst.
Really?
That they were unbearable human beings and impossible to deal with and impossible to negotiate with and impossible to do anything with, and she just wasn't down for that party.
That's great.
That's Sharon Osbourne.
Right.
You know how big of a douche
Yeah,
you
exactly.
have to be to make Sharon Osbourne go, I quit.
Oh, yeah, because when you read about her life with Ozzy going back to, basically, I'll tell you, let's get to these other things real quick. It'll tell a little bit of the story, right? He did get it right. Sharon Osbourne did drop out of school at 15. She did want to become a professional ballerina.
That's the one I thought was the lie.
And she is the one that started Ozfest. It wasn't Ozzy. She went to Lollapalooza and said, we want to have Ozzy on. And they said, you're not cool anymore. That Ozzy isn't cool enough to be at Lollapalooza. He's old school. And they're like, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm going to start Ozfest and then blow all of what you're doing out of the water. I don't think she did that, but she did put on a really good show for many, many years.
Oh, yeah.
Because Ozfest was one of the dominant metal shows for many years. She and her mother hated each other. It wasn't just hate. They loathed each other.
Really?
She also did not get along with her father. But her mom's situation was so bad that when she found out that her mom passed away, it was a phone call from a friend of the family. Her response was, oh, what a shame. And then she hung up the phone and went back to her day.
Oh, dang.
It was not good. How many dogs and cats does she have?
12.
13.
No, one of each.
Oh.
4 dogs, 3 cats.
No, it's like 30 cats and 14 dogs.
Jack's understood. Not that many, but
25 cats and 16 dogs.
Are you saying your dream?
Yeah.
10 dogs, 4 cats.
Oh, yeah.
And then her full name is Sharon Rachel Levy. That was her.
Oh, wow.
That was her original name. And then lastly here, she's written 3 books. One of them, Extreme, is a 2006 New York Times bestseller. There you go, Sharon Osbourne. You want to read about a very, very strong-willed and persistent and incredibly
tenacious
woman. Boy, listen, just the glancing blow of reading I did about Sharon Osbourne today, mad respect. Mad respect. This chick stood face to face with some of the biggest power brokers in all of early music. And if you know anything about what music was like back in the 80s and 70s, it was completely male dominated. They did not care about your lawsuit. They don't care about your lawsuit. And they did not want to do business with you. And she forged her way through that head first.
While being married to Ozzy Osbourne.
While being married to Ozzy and dealing with all of his stuff. It really is an amazing story. She's again, you don't have to like her or anything, but her persistence in life has been, it is kind of inspirational, to be honest with you.
Some of my favorite videos on Insta were old school shots of, her appearing on a reality show and some skinny little biatch saying something about her family and Sharon pretending she was coughing just to stand up like she's getting a sip of water and just throw it in her face.
Oh, yeah.
I love the way she defended her family.
Yeah, she's a good girl, man. It's crazy if you read about her. Pretty amazing stuff. Ross, what do you have for thoughts, buddy?
Ego plays a big role in one's fatherhood experience, would you say?
Yes, the destruction of it.
Yeah. It can get in the way.
Oh, man.
He's right. Both of you. It got in the way and it's destroyed. It's official. I have to come to grips with something about my son. I'll tell you after the break.
Okay, good tease, dude. I'm dying.
It's bad.
We'll do that next.
The Tampa Bay Bucks return home to host the San Francisco 49ers this Sunday. Coverage starts at 3:30 p.m. on Real Radio 104.1 and the free iHeartRadio app. Presented by First Horizon Bank and Renewal by Anderson, official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
2 left lanes are blocked on Florida's Turnpike northbound before that I-4 exit. You're going to get caught up in some slowdowns over Lake Jessup Bridge due to an accident. On the Greenway southbound approaching Redbug Lake Road on 1792 westbound. Near the interstate, there's a crash there. And I-4 westbound, it's bumper to bumper through that Champions Gate area. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Guys, as we head into the busy holiday season, right now is the perfect time to invest in you. That's right, into yourself. For 35 years, the Filatowski Eye Institute has given Central Floridians freedom from glasses and contacts. They did it for my son, and they did it for my father-in-law, and it's lasted so long, it changed their life. And with 24-month interest-free financing, there has never been a better moment to schedule your consultation than today. So look, if you're considering LASIK or cataract surgery, call today. It's easy, 407-333-5111, or go online to filatowskieye.com. The Filatowski Eye Institute, trusted, local, life-changing.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
You worked hard for your 401k, but if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan Wealth today at 407-213-0000, 407-213-0000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Ferg's Downtown St. Pete presents Percy DiMartini performing the music of rap. Get ready to rat and roll. Only Florida show. Percy DiMartini back from the cellar, reunited one night only, Friday, October 17th, with special guests Trickster and Enough's Enough. Also coming to Ferg's, Head East, Puddle of Mud, Great White, and Slaughter. Tickets for all shows at fergsevents.com. Ticket Web, Ticketmaster. Percy DiMartini performing the music of Rat, October 17th. Ferg's, Downtown St. Pete.
Hey, it's Karen in Georgia, and we just celebrated our 500th episode of My Favorite Murder.
That's 500 podcasts filled with true crime, comedy,
and some light girl math.
We're about to podcast for you. Watch this.
We have to think of something to say after welcome every week, and we're doing it.
Every week for 10 years.
Almost 10 years.
10 years.
10.
That's what 500 episodes sounds like.
New episodes every Thursday. Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it! Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
On the new season of the podcast Heavyweight,
I pointed the gun at him and said, "This isn't a joke."
A man who robbed a bank when he was 14 years old, and a centenarian rediscovers a love lost 80 years ago.
How can a 101-year-old woman fall in love again?
Listen to Heavyweight on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Heavyweight and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Are you shopping for hurricane impact windows? Get your free quote now, reesewindows.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got questions after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free, new and improved iHeart Radio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
Holiday magic. Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Deposit. DEPOSIT. That's deposit. Enter it now at realradio.fm and get a little holiday magic. And may your efforts bear fruit.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, Jimmy, guess what?
What?
They still impound cars from drug deals, people doing excessive speeds, and they rewrap them and use them as patrol cars. It's been done for years and years, and it's still going on. Florida Highway Patrol does it. Polk County Sheriff's does it. Most of the sheriff's departments in
I love the fact that he's like yelling you and feels he's correcting you, and we never said anything counter to that.
Yeah, never said that. Matter of fact, my little Mustang is an old Winter Park cop car. Yeah, so.
No, I think the point is the McLaren that Castleberry Police Department has, it's not a repossessed car.
No, it's not.
It's a deal they have with the dealership.
Yeah. The dealership just opened up in Winter Park a little bit ago, and they loaned them one of these cars to wrap up and be able to take around for community events.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Real Radio 104.1. Yeah, bait, Jack. Deposit is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's DEPOSIT. Get over to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. Deposit, guys. That is your 6 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you win. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
And Ross has some thoughts.
It's weird.
Brought to you by...
It's funny.
Mills Air.
Sometimes.
Let me tell you what.
It's Ross.
Tell them what, Jim.
Spelled like sauce.
If you want to see somebody
Ross
living their life at the absolute fullest, follow Leon Mills on Facebook. Holy ass. I need to get myself an air conditioning business. This dude is all over the world, man.
Well, he's earned it.
Yeah, he has earned it. No question. I talked to him. I've been like, man, you are living the life. Like they in the Keys, lobstering, in Iceland, in these hot pools and stuff.
Well,
and he told me one day, I was like, man, he goes, it took me 30 years. of working my complete ass off to get to this point. You're seeing the fruition of everything I did to build this company. But boy, he's living it up. I love it.
And what did he do to work his ass off? He provided a great air conditioning service for all of Central Florida. And like you just said, for decades. The end result is a very successful business that if you aren't aware of, you are now. Because if you have any AC questions, the answer is Mills Air. I teased you. I said ego is a huge part of fatherhood and parenting and just dealing with, like, all right, well, if that kid has got that, then I'm going to get my kid that thing.
Oh, yeah, keeping up with the old Joneses.
With the Joneses.
Oh, yeah.
I actually haven't felt that virtually at all because I don't know any competing babies.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But something happened. My best friend, partner in crime, writer, his name is Joel Warren. He performs at SAC Comedy Lab.
J-Dub.
He's also the co-host of Good Sauce with Ross and Joel. He's the Joel part.
I would say arguably one of the most talented dudes in the entire city of Orlando.
Could not even come close to debating that. I'm such a fan. He is the
guy's
most
a
talented.
monster.
He's the best.
He is a monster.
He performs at SAC Comedy Lab. All right? Yep. I'm telling you all this. This is very important. My brother also performs at SAC Comedy Lab.
That would be Chase Paget.
That would be the Shazay Paget.
Shazay Paget.
Shazay
Paget.
I'm calling him that for the rest of his life. And they performed together at SAC. And something happened when they were performing with each other.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Really?
They fell in love?
Did their wives know about this?
Nope.
Was there a thermos involved?
Dare I say, at least for me, it's worse than if my brother and best friend started dating. This is weird. This is a weird one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is weird.
Because my best friend had some support from his family because his brother-in-law was in attendance.
Okay.
And at intermission, my best friend walks up to his brother-in-law and goes, "How do you like the show?" He goes, "Love the show." I noticed something. You know what's really weird?
What's that?
Is that, dude, Ross's son looks like that guy.
Ross's son looks like what guy?
My brother. He does not.
Somebody told you that your son looks like your brother who lived with you guys for a while.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
That timeline and joke, I think is where my line is.
Yeah.
But the bad news is that he doesn't even know that that's my brother.
Oh my God, he doesn't.
So
he just thought some random entertainer,
some guy. He goes, "Dude, that's so crazy. Doesn't Ross's son kind of look like that guy?"
Oh,
dude.
Oh, that's so savage.
It's always kind of like in the back of my mind. I'm like, he doesn't really look like my brother. Yeah. Not more than me. Not more than me.
He looks way more like him than you.
He looks so much more like him than me.
He does. His head's the same shape.
Totally.
I don't know what to do with this. I don't know about how I
do.
feel. Listen.
I do. I know exactly what to do. It's easy. Murder.
Yes. Oh, jeez. I've got to take my brother's life.
Which
one?
Yeah, both of them, just to make sure.
Like some weird biblical epic tale.
Yeah.
Where the two brothers now have to go at it. We're like the Klitschkos.
It's not Joel's kid. If it was Joel's kid, it'd be dropping hot one-liners like every 30 seconds.
I cannot believe that
Goddamn,
out in the wild that my friend's brother-in-law saw my brother, not knowing that it's my brother, and went, "Wow, Ross's son looks like that guy."
And I'm telling you, the more I flash back to it, the more he does look like Chase. Because Chase has a big old head.
And my son's
and Miles has got a dome, dude.
He's got a dome.
Yeah, he's gonna grow
got
into
a noggin.
it. He's gonna grow into it, but he's got a dome right now. God Almighty, that is a bit much. Did you tell your wife this?
Yeah.
Or did you question your wife about this? I should say.
Well,
and she said, "I don't want to talk about it."
Right? Yeah. Did she Bondi you?
Ethan,
did she straight Pam Bondi your ass?
Listen, I'm not the one getting offended by that joke, but I know my wife is listening, squirming. So now I gotta protect her.
Yeah, she just upped the kind of car she's getting. Yeah, we just went from Toyota to Jaguar. Excuse me, Jaguar.
And then it gets even like in that same category. Dude, I just have to come to grips with my son does not look like me at all.
Somebody just texts the perfect response, and it's this. Damn.
Yeah. My son doesn't look like he got my blonde eyes or my blonde hair and he got my blue eyes.
Yeah.
There is no facial structure. There is no nothing. I FaceTimed my friend. His name is Sean Philippe. Super fun guy. But
Oh, yeah, he's funny as hell.
He's a little short, little black dude,
Yeah,
right?
he's great.
He's a little firecracker of a human. I FaceTime him to show my son. He goes, "Oh my God, he's so cute. He don't look like you at all."
Click.
Straight to it.
Dude, something else, too.
What happened?
So you're skinny. You're
Yeah.
tall and skinny.
Yeah, he's
Chase is kind of squatty, and he's more bulky than you are.
Yeah, he's been working out, dude. He can lift some heavy stuff.
But even when he was just living with you guys and he wasn't like working out or whatever, he was still kind of bulky. And Miles is a bulkier kid. He's
a year.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
But you can tell body style.
Style,
shape,
no, yeah.
He's stocky.
Yeah.
He's gonna be tough.
Strong knees.
There's a
Look at Ross.
What does that mean?
Could you ever beat your brother up? Was there ever a time where you think you could have taken your brother?
That would be the most vicious slap fight in the history of slap fights.
Dude, I don't think I could ever take my brother.
Oh,
No
not
chance.
now. Now he's like working out. He would crush your soul.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
I don't know about
And-
soul
and
crushing.
You were just a kid for a good part of your relationship.
Yeah.
But was there ever a window where you thought, if I had to, I could put him down?
Are you going to ask him if you can be the Godfather?
Deb, help me. Throw me a rope or something. My son doesn't really look like me.
He does. I mean, I
gotta tell you, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah.
I said it. It sucks. My son doesn't exactly look like me. And I look at him and I have to come to grips with that not Rando, but friend's brother-in-law was
Simi
like,
Rando.
"Oh, dude, that guy looks like him."
Wow, man. He does look a little bit like Chase, dude. Well, Chase got a little bit of, oh my God almighty. Jack just put a picture of him up there, and I was just about to say, it's the forehead. There's a little bit more, and I looked at this picture, I'm like, oh my God.
All right. What did you look up? Just a photo of?
Yeah, there's a photo of Chase on the screen right now.
Yeah, I just Googled
God almighty, dude. And his eyes. God almighty, dude.
I just Googled Miles' dad.
No. My son looks more like his uncle than his pops. My kid,
bro, those eyes are almost a dead match. That eye and forehead scenario is bad news.
I uploaded a picture of your son to ChatGPT. I said, find his father. And this picture came up.
No, actually did not come up.
Yeah. He just said, what is my son going to look like in 25 years? And that's exactly it right there.
I'm worried, man, because my brother got picked on. I don't know about the way he looks.
Yeah.
Well, it's the way he looks, but not in the sense of like his visual. It's just how he looks at people.
Let me ask you a very important question. Do your wife and Chase get along well?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
They do?
Yeah. Deb, no, you're my help.
Sorry.
So your brother and your wife get along quite well.
Yeah, I think they get along.
Has she ever made any comments about his appearance or anything like that, or about me how nice he is, or how talented he is, or anything like that? Has she ever made any comment?
Oh no, it's none of that.
None of that.
No. Well, just to be sure, then, I mean, 23andMe. A lot of people are looking down on it. That whole, hey, we're selling the company.
Right.
We don't know where your data is going, kind of deal.
Probably gonna be in Russia.
But still, don't you think you want to know?
Dude, is my son my nephew?
Oh my God, dude. Don't say that. But every time you say that, I look over at this picture, I'm like, maybe.
It's just so weird.
Yeah. But I mean, genetically, though, there should be a little bit of that in the family around. I mean, you guys came from the same father. You have the same mom. You guys look different. You look like your pop. Your brother looks like, I guess, an amalgamation of your pop and your mom. So, I mean, there's going to be some of those characteristics that are going to favor your brother. I mean, not all of them, but goddamn near it.
Put Chase's phone in front of Ross's kid's face. See if it unlocks it.
Oh my God.
Dude, there's a small chance. This is just a very scenic.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, there's Chase's son.
This is a very scenic route for all the dads out there that their son kind of looks like their
Okay,
brother.
Miles again. Let's see the nose. Okay, well.
It's the eyes and the forehead.
I'm looking at the mouth.
There is something. I think it's the double chin. I don't know.
Double chin?
I don't know.
You coming at your boy? God.
Well, he's a baby. He doesn't know English. We can talk about him until he understands it, right? That's my rule.
He doesn't.
I'm spreading all these rumors.
He's so adorable, dude.
He is.
My baby is so
my
cute.
God.
And
when you flip back to this picture, though, it's a little much. I'm gonna be honest. God Almighty, dude.
If you're just joining us, I have come to the conclusion that I think designer babies might be onto something. If we can choose what our babies look like and not make them look like your brother, we should be able to have that option, because I'm telling you, this is rough.
Dude, that dome. But the thing is, he has blonde hair.
Yeah, thank God.
And you have like this strawberry blonde hair. Your brother does not. He has straight brown hair, and so does your wife. And she has brown hair. Does she doesn't color her hair? It's brown naturally.
Yeah, she colors it, but it's also blonde.
Yeah.
Kathy Paget just texted in and said that Chase had blonde hair as a baby.
Oh,
yeah. Jack, you're the worst.
He is the worst.
You're the worst.
You couldn't hear him smelling blood in the water earlier?
No, I just hate the fact that he picks and chooses his times to being crazy efficient.
Yeah.
You know, like
Has Chase ever worn your underwear?
No.
That you know of.
I've worn his, but that's just because I'm a little brother. Just a hand-me-down.
Has Chase ever smacked your ass on the... God Almighty, screw that up. Has Chase ever smacked your wife on the ass while doing dishes?
Where you butchered that joke, so it came out as my brother slapped me on the ass. There's nothing.
I can't get past the picture of you when he flips back and forth from your son to your brother. It's a bit much, dude. I'm gonna be honest.
There's a lot, but those are your raw thoughts. Nothing's gonna be funnier than just ripping an eject on a joke. I goofed it. I did. As your brother kiss you on the mouth? No, I goofed it.
I could have dumped it too. That's how much I'm committed to the gig.
If your son doesn't look like you, you are not alone. I am also in this sadness canoe with you. Those are your Ross thoughts. He definitely looks like my wife. Thank God for that. Right. It just sucks that it looks like my wife and my... Never mind. Okay, those are your thoughts. I'm out. Thanks.
All right. 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Don't forget, deposit is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's DEPOSIT. Get over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Got a couple things to end up with. A very interesting museum and new photos from the Epstein cell. We'll talk about that next.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends. Classic Alternative.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
There's some scattered showers in the area making the roadways slick. That might be slowing down your ride. There's also a couple accidents to look out for. 2 left lanes are blocked on Florida's Turnpike northbound before I-4 on the Greenway southbound before Redbug Lake Road. A crash is getting cleared up. That's backing up traffic all the way to Lake Jessup Bridge. On I-4 westbound, it's bumper to bumper through that World Drive area. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Fresh from Florida.
You can depend on Florida farmers. Our farm is where we live and work. It's where we raise our families and provide for yours. When you shop for Florida-grown fruits and vegetables, look for local. Choose Fresh from Florida, the homegrown brand of Florida farmers.
Tools Ace Hardware is your neighborhood home maintenance expert with 14 convenient locations across Central Florida, including their brand new store in downtown Windermere. You're going to find stuff like Benjamin Moore paint, Steel outdoor power equipment, that's sales and service, grills and outdoor cooking from Big Green Egg to Traeger, everyday hardware solutions every single day. Visit that brand new Windermere location or any Tools Ace Hardware near you. You can find that today or shop online at acehardware.com for free in-store pickup or delivery. It's Tools Ace, your local helpful place.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Divorce is full of booby traps. At TK Law, we know the path and we can guide you through it with strategy and vision. TK Law, your one firm for life.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
After an accident, you may have an x-ray that looks normal, but you're still in pain. That's because soft tissue injuries like sprains and tears don't show up on x-rays. And if an insurance company doesn't see it, they may not believe you're hurt.
When they don't take your pain seriously, we fight back. We know doctors who are experts in diagnosing soft tissue injuries. They can help us prove that your pain is real, and we'll seek to get you paid for all of your future medical expenses.
Farah and Farah, Orlando.
In a market full of noise, trust the Nickley Group to give you straight answers and smart real estate advice. The Nickley Group, Orlando's home team. Thinking of buying or selling a home quickly? Just call Nickley and tell them Jim Colbert told you to call. Nobody does guaranteed cash offer on your home better than the Nickley Group. Get your own team of local experts. Secure more money twice as fast. Real experts that get real results. The Nickley Group with Keller Williams Realty. Visit thenickley.com.
Foreigner in concert. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour. Performing all the songs from the classic album 4 and other hits.
You're as cold as ice.
With special guest Lou Graham.
Make some noise for Lou Graham.
April 21st, Dr. Phillips Center, Walt Disney Theater. Tickets on sale Friday, October 10th at 10 a.m. at drphillipscenter.org. Foreigner 4, the deluxe tour.
Make money predicting football? Now you can nationwide with Kalshi. Kalshi is the only platform that lets you legally trade on real-world events in all 50 states. From football to Bitcoin, the Oscars, and even politics. If it matters, you can trade on it. Trade on who wins each game, props, spread, and more. Legally, nationwide. Don't miss your shot. Download the Kalshi app or go to KALSHI.com. Use code PODCAST and get $10 when you trade $100. This is an investment that carries risk. Kalshi.com.
Insurance companies often play tough, offering you the bare minimum for your injuries. But why settle for less? With me, Mo DeWitt, your Orlando injury attorney, you pay nothing unless we win. Don't let the insurance companies push you around. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind Saverites. Beautiful, vibrant green color. Red Spinel from Burma. Unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, thankfully. This is Tucker Carlson. I want to introduce you to a product that we have made called ALP. It's a nicotine pouch that we built because we love nicotine pouches. For a limited time, we're offering listeners 10% off their first order. Use this code Tucker10 at checkout. That's alppouch.com. Tucker10 at checkout is the discount code, alppouch.com. Not for sale to minors, supposed to be 21 plus to purchase.
Hey, can you blow up some balloons for Jack's party?
I can't. I'm so congested.
You need Sinex Severe from Vicks.
Sinex Severe nasal spray.
Yeah, just Sinex. Breathe.
Sinex Severe instantly relieves nasal congestion and works 6 times faster than nasal decongestant tablets. The 12 hours of relief allow you to get back to the moments that matter without congestion.
Daddy, we need more balloons.
On it.
Try Sinex Severe from Vicks. Just Sinex. Breathe. Use as directed.
Reese Impact Windows are guaranteed for life and transferable when you sell. ReeseWindows.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show, also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Hey guys, happy day. You guys are running a commercial for a restaurant venue over in St. Pete, Clearwater called Ferg's. Have you ever been there or heard of it? It is the biggest damn bar you've ever been to in your life. I think the last time I was there, I counted like 9 or 12 bar areas that sold booze, and there's a stage outside, a stage inside, a second stage inside, and upstairs. The place is crazy. Oh, and there's a tunnel that goes over to the Tropicana. It's crazy.
Ross, I got 3 words for you. Lie detector, blood work, Maury Povich.
Might be 6, but a lot of hyphens.
Call. Hey, Jim, I just made the call about these pro cars being rewrapped and used as chase cars and everything. My name is Sam. I'm from Lakeland. You guys are awesome. I listen to you guys every day.
Thank you, Sam.
And just have a great day. Love you guys.
Love you too, Sam. Thanks,
love
buddy.
you too,
Appreciate
Sam.
it so much, buddy. Out there in Lakeland, a wonderful little city.
Yeah.
It doesn't get talked about enough, to be honest with you. Have you ever driven out there? They have a little downtown square area that's kind of quaint, like your Mount Dora set up, with some great little restaurants and shops. It's actually very beautiful out there. It does not get the credit it deserves. And it's got wonderful residents like our friend Sam.
Thank you for calling, Sam.
Good comedy club out there.
Oh, yeah.
Laugh Out Lounge.
Yeah. That's like one of the most revered in the area, right?
In the state of Florida, absolutely.
Deposit is your 6 o'clock keyword. That's DEPOSIT. Again, just slide over to realradio.fm and send that out for your chance at $1,000. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Yo. And Ross as well. Yeah. For about 30 years in a Kansas City suburb, there has been a very interesting museum over there. The woman who ran the museum, Layla Cohoon, died last November at the age of 92, and now her granddaughter, Lindsay Evans, is busy rehoming the collection of more than 3,000 pieces to museums across the country, including MoMA, the National Museum of Women in the Arts in D.C., and a bunch of other places. I would like you to take a guess on what is in the museum.
Female serial killers.
No.
Bras.
Oh,
bras is a good guess. It is not bras.
Are you going off of the women art clue?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. They are. This started in 1956. She had a certain job and decided that she would use this certain job.
Birth control devices. No,
I was going to guess that, actually.
Sketches from famous trials.
Sex toys.
God, all of these are really good guesses. It's let's just say we all have it. Some more than everybody else.
Charm.
Fat.
Gout.
Charm, fat, gout is my favorite new game show.
Behind number door two.
This form of art, by the way, this form of art peaked in popularity in the mid-1800s.
Is it hair wreaths?
Is it what?
Hair wreaths?
That's exactly what it is. 3,000 hair wreaths.
Dude, I've stopped being surprised from Deb's efficiency at this. Dude, what?
Hair wreaths.
They're actually beautiful when you see them.
They're absolutely stunning.
They are. They are. Sorry.
I don't think I've ever heard these two words used together like this. Not once, Jack. Deb pulls it out. We're impressed. Game. Please don't think we do not want to come across as annoyed or disturbed. No. We are just blown away with how little and kind we of know. Frightened of your powers.
It all started in 56.
It's the power of intelligence, Jack.
Excuse me.
Really nothing more.
The woman named
actually
Cohoon.
Thank you for pronouncing that.
Yeah, it was a hair. It was a hair. She was a hairdresser, and she said she was shopping for Easter shoes inside an antique store where she found a gold frame filled with strands of hair twisted into the shape of flowers. She said, "I forgot the Easter shoes, and my granddad said this was always the most expensive piece of the museum because look at what it started." And it was and what they did was it had a little square. There was a circle in the middle, and that was glass. So what they would do is they would take the strands of hair and they would weave them into these wreaths.
They were used a lot of times after someone passed.
Right.
The women in the community would collect the hair from their hairbrushes. So you'd get blonde hair, brunette hair, red hair, and then they would shape and form the hair. I think they used wax into these, intricate flowers. They're actually very, very beautiful.
They're unbelievable, really, and they're very interesting. And they have 3,000 of them that they're going to distribute throughout the country into other museums. And she doesn't really know what you're going. You have 3,000 pieces. Not everybody's going to want one of these. This is just like a staple in time kind of thing. If you were going through an area of a museum that was supposed to represent the 1800s or the mid-1800s, whether it be gold rush stuff or mining stuff or whatever the case may be, cultural events like this would be recognized by these cool little arts.
Yeah, just a different funerary practice, right? When someone dies, it was just and culturally, we haven't heard it from. I used to volunteer at this, park where old house, and they lived like you did back in the 1800s. They had one of these hair wreaths on the wall.
Wow, really?
I'd never heard of them before.
Said celebrities caught the wind of the attraction. Actress and comedian Phyllis Diller donated a hair wreath that had been in her family for generations to the museum. TV personality Mike Rowe.
Right,
Dirty Jobs, right? He filmed an episode called Somebody's Got to Do It there. There also may be a few strands from Ozzy Osbourne in there as well because he came to visit, but Evans has yet to find the hair. What do you think?
To visit and he sheds.
What do you think what do you think the value of the pieces is in the museum? All of them together.
Oh,
80,000.
That's a fair guess.
Yeah,
it's not there, man. But it's a fair guess.
Yeah, I'll go 8 million when you factor in the DNA of everybody.
Yeah, no doubt.
What they can do with it nowadays.
What do you think, Deb?
70,000.
Yeah, $1 million.
Wow.
Yeah, they said the head of the National Museum of Funeral History in Houston waded through the connection. She eagerly eyed the jewelry that memorialized the dead, including a small pin containing the locks of a 7-year-old girl who died in 1911.
Oh, wow.
So it's some really interesting history there as well.
This is a new shower activity for me, thanks to my wife. I'm going to be making hair wreaths every time I bathe.
Oh, man.
I mean, she be shedding.
Yeah, man. It was, when I saw the story, I was like, wow, hair museum. And that I'd never heard of this art. It would be perfect that Deb would know everything about it immediately.
It's also perfect that you are telling us about it.
Yeah. That's what I said. We all have it. Some of us more than others.
I'm looking at a photo of like an epic hair wreath, and all the photos of the hair wreaths, Deb, call me crazy here. If I were to be like an art reviewer, they are all stunning. The detail is insane. They are beautiful, but they're also, wasn't expecting this, they're all like gothic and dark.
Yeah, they are. They're really kind of odd. I didn't look at every one of them, but they only had a couple of the photographs from the story. And it looks like, I'll tell you exactly what it looks like. Have you ever seen those ball caps and it has the gold leafing that's supposed to represent like a Navy admiral or something like that?
Right.
That's kind of what they look like like what the eagle is holding on the dollar. It's like those sprigs of something, and they're formed in a half circle, and then there's either a photograph of the person in the middle or maybe a little poem or something.
Yeah, they're usually, they're going to be predominantly black wreaths, or darker brown wreaths.
Right.
Well, plus they've been exposed to light and other elements which are going to probably oxidize the hair.
And every single one I've seen all have like a Tim Burton vibe behind it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Dude, I'm just looking at the ones that Jack has up on the screen right now, and they are crazy. Look at the one that looks like seashells right there.
This one?
Yeah, the big one. And then that one looks crazy too. And it does have a photograph of the person in the middle that it may be from. What?
It's just such a conversation piece.
It is, man.
If you have that in your living room.
I kind of want one now.
And someone goes, "What is this?" And you go, "Dude, his name was Uncle Gary." And we shaved him.
I'm going to go to Facebook Marketplace and see if there's one on here. Hair wreath.
No, you get one made with your own hair. The one on your back.
Jack, you're such a dick. But I'm going to do it.
How hairy is that back right now?
Oh, it's not that bad. I shaved it for the cruise. and by saying I shaved it for the cruise, and let me tell you something, guys. You talk about an ego killer.
Oh, no.
So this is the night before we're leaving on this cruise. And we got to, we're going to be in an area at the front of the ship and stuff. And I was like, well, I want to look okay. I am what I am, but I don't want all this hair. And I had a lot of chest hair and a lot of back hair. Not a lot of back hair, but I had back hair.
Never a good sign when you go full Popeye.
Yeah, you don't want to go full Popeye, right?
I am what I am.
And I didn't want to be in the, we got that spa package thing where you can go up and do like all the rooms, the steam rooms, and lay on the heat beds and all that stuff. So you don't want to get up there and get up from one of those heat beds and, be packing a bunch of loofahs on your back.
You go to the heat bed and you're like, what's cooking?
Right, exactly.
You smell that?
And then have half the ship come over and have to disinfect the bed when you get up.
I think I'm having a stroke. I smell burnt hair.
Bro, when she shaved me down, I wasn't really paying attention. And she had me stand on a towel. And she's shaving me down, and we're just kind of talking. So I don't really, we're just talking. We're talking about how excited we are about the cruise. We'd been together 20 years. We were kind of reflecting, and I could feel it tumbling down my back as she's, like mowing it because it's in rows, right? And I could literally feel it hitting the back of my calves, and I'm like, oh, that's tickly. It feels like a tumbleweed kind of thing, right? So she's shaving and shaving. I turn around, she keeps shaving. Bro, she took that towel and gathered that hair up and made a ball of it, and we could not flush that.
Couldn't flush it.
We had to throw it in the trash. It was that big. It was the size of a softball.
You should have thrown it outside so birds and squirrels could use it for nesting material.
Yeah, Jim, what's wrong with you?
You should have thought of the wildlife, Jim.
You're such a monster.
Don't have them spread your DNA throughout the lands.
You're spreading your seed, young man.
That's one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
What about him using it for squirrel nesting?
What's wrong with you?
It was so...
Come on. Think about the storks.
You got to think.
It was the tone of like you really let her down.
Where's your head?
Bird homes.
Squirrel homes. You just shaved off like 9 condos.
Exactly. Think of all that nice white fluff in their nest.
I've heard that you can also put human hair down if you have a mole.
Yeah.
And you put human hair in a mole hole, and apparently it's bad news. Like they don't like that. It does them wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they have strong sense of scent, so they probably you're a predator.
It was such a gigantic wad of hair. It was. Imagine a tiger coughing up a hairball. That's what it was like. I'm not kidding, guys. It was bad. Like, it was bad. I was a little embarrassed. She just stared at me for a minute, holding it. Like, she's as if like if your dog poops on the floor and you scoop it up and you hold it right there and you stare at her. That's exactly what it was like. She was staring at me like, you made that.
Yeah, look at what you did.
God, Jack. You have no idea, dude.
I know this is like a very...
Nice sweater for Miles.
Personal. Right. Oh, great. Now he looks like my brother and Jim. No bad time for a PSA to tell people to shave their moles.
Shave your mole?
No.
You mean
moles on your skin?
Not like shave the mole off.
Oh, I was going to say, dude, that thing will never stop bleeding.
No.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't do that.
I picked one open one time, and I'm going to tell you, I swear, I was like, is this ever going to stop bleeding?
No, I'm not talking about taking off the mole. I'm saying that you gotta manicure some of these moles out there and out in the public.
I haven't seen a hairy mole in a minute.
Dog, I've seen, this is why I bring it up. I thought someone had 2 mustaches. I was
They styled it?
You could braid it.
Oh.
And it was mole exactly in the same exact spot, if I remember correctly, as the Austin Powers mole.
Oh, yeah.
Side of face, quadrant 2, right above, right side of lip.
Mole.
Dude, my grandmother had a friend, and she was the sweetest woman you ever met in your life. But she had one of those hairy-ass neck moles, and it looked like something crawling up her neck.
Ew.
It looked like a spider.
Yeah.
It was gnarly. And I would always wonder, why don't you just take scissors to it? But I think she took great pride in it. I really do. I think she thought it was like a thing.
I think that there is a weird pride amongst the hairy mole people.
Hairy mole people.
Dude,
Don't laugh at them. Come on, Deborah.
I've seen it enough times where I'm like, I don't know if you think this is cute,
Yeah.
Or like you think,
do you think it's going to hurt if you cut it or something?
This is the one thing I will give to the hairy mole people is that like I've been told that it grows like a lot.
Yeah.
So like it is almost a daily thing, or else you got 5 o'clock shadow happening right.
Well, I know that you can get warts, and a wart will like reappear in the same area for a long time. And there's very little you can do about it. I know there's somebody in our circle that's had one for a while and just can't seem to do anything to get rid of it.
So check this out. We were talking about hair wreaths. Glenn Klausman reached out when he was recently in Paris. This is a picture of a wall that I'm showing you guys.
Oh, wow.
Those are all hair wreaths on the wall in Paris.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Man, I've never even heard of that. Never heard of it. I saw that story today of that museum closing and thought it was fascinating.
Join Jack and I, dude. Then Deb comes in and goes, hair wreath? That's why we're like, how the hell?
It doesn't even really shock me anymore when she does that. It doesn't. I'm like, oh, she got it again.
I'm here to tell you, not normal, very cool, super impressive.
Yeah.
Every time.
Is it when I said mid-1850s? That's when you kind of...
No, when you said it's something that we all have, it's something that ever since I saw it at Heritage Hill Park, I've just never forgotten it.
Heritage, I get it.
Because...
Heritage. Brilliant. Find that marketing person, hire them immediately.
They really leaned into it.
They really did a good job.
We have one hair wreath. What do we do?
Haritage. Heritage, we got it.
Make the signs.
Yeah. Sell the tickets.
Get the website.
What do you get for news there, hair woman?
Well, we're going to be talking about President Trump is going to headline a Miami Biz event.
All right.
Customers react to Florida's top grocery chain going along with open carry.
Yeah, that's our question of the day, by the way. You have a few minutes to get over there and get your vote in as well.
And then, Universal Music Group and Drake. We're going to give you an update on that.
Oh, that's not done. Oh, wow.
We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, take a break. We'll come back and get Deb's news. Get the hell out of here on a Thursday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your Central Florida forecast. And for our Thursday, we are going to be expecting a little bit higher of a rain and storm chance today, about a 40 to 50% chance. We'll be expecting temperatures to be a little closer to normal as well, with highs right around the mid to upper 80s, a high of 87 degrees today in Orlando. Higher chances of rain will exist as we head into our Friday, about a 60% chance. But that will set the stage for what is set to be a very nice looking second half of our weekend, especially with sunshine and lower humidity. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Gorilla Tape. Get storm ready with strength you can trust.
Storms coming? Prep with Gorilla Tape. It's tough, weather resistant, and sticks to rough and uneven surfaces. Patch, hold, seal, and protect. Gorilla Tape holds strong in wind and rain. Gorilla Tape. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee and Grammy winner, Peter Frampton. Let's Do It Again tour, November 4th, 8 p.m. Hard Rock Live Orlando. On sale now at Hard Rock Live Box Office and Ticketmaster.
Historic utility rate hikes are coming, the biggest in U.S. history, but you can fight back with Solar Source. Whole home solar for just $89 a month. That seems reasonable. No money down, guaranteed performance, and maintenance included. You can save up to 40% on your power bill immediately. Solar Source is trusted by NASA, Disney, and over 70,000 homeowners. And you can get exclusive savings when you tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you. Go to just go on the website, solarsource.com/monsters, or just give them a call now. Lock in your rate before energy prices go up. Again, it's solarsource.com/monsters.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
In a Greenway
Kia.
For over 23 years, my family's been saying it. And right now, the savings are at an all-time high. With 3 convenient locations and one of the area's largest inventories, we deliver the selection and savings other dealers can't. And during the Kia Fall Savings event, you can save thousands. So if you're in the market for a new Kia, visit Greenway Kias and discover one of the area's largest selections online. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Things today can seem kind of unpredictable. Who knows what's around the corner, right? Well, at Total Wireless, we want to give you something to be sure about. With us, you save 50% off Metro and Cricket when you switch with one line. Guaranteed. And you get to keep the phone and number you love. Visit our Total Wireless store today. 50% savings for unlimited plans versus comparable Total Wireless unlimited phone plans based on standard plan rates. Some customers may only receive the guaranteed savings after contacting us and validating the current plan rate. Excludes promotional, discounted, and bring your phone rates. For Total 5G unlimited plan or higher, auto pay required. Applied on next renewal date. Additional terms apply.
What does New South Proud mean? It means you can save 35% on windows and doors. And not just any windows and doors. We're talking New South American-made windows and doors that offer premium protection from hurricanes, intruders, and noise. And they're guaranteed for life. Get 35% off American-made windows and doors until October 31st, 2025. Call 800-NEW-WINDOWS. Visit newsouthwindow.com/deal for details.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
And lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Hey, boys and girls, our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead, so that we will do. Looking ahead tomorrow on the Monsters in the Morning, a Friday edition. They'll get you started right. They have a pair of tickets to Halloween Horror Nights they'll be giving away for Triple R Trivia at 7. And don't forget, they'll finish up the show with Beer of the Week. Angel will take care of you there. And that's tomorrow on the Monsters. Don't forget, for you to look ahead with TK Law when it comes to planning your family's future, visit onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
Today's JCS question of the day. I have to say, no, I don't mind shopping at Publix just because people can open carry. However, I'm still going to have to stop at Walmart to get bullets.
All right. 77031. That's how you text us. Your 6 o'clock keyword is deposit, DEPOSIT. Just kick it over to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yo.
So is Sauce.
Yeah.
Doing stand-up next Thursday night, a week from today at Puddle Jumpers in Tavares. And if you haven't been out, an awesome spot to go and just chill any other time. But, man, going to be there with 2 other local comics as well.
Absolutely. Also, Jeff Barrett has been doing comedy here in Florida. Like, he's kind of like a Florida comedy legend for me because I've known about him for such a long time. And then he came back, started doing shows. But, yeah, it's all happening, man. Mile High Comedy Club, that's happening in Tavares. That's Thursday.
Yeah. I'm going to be out there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to come out. It's literally like 10 minutes from my house. There's no reason not to pop over and have a drink and watch you do a set. I haven't seen you do a set in a bit. So
Yeah, since Mount Dora.
Yeah, man.
That was a fun one.
Puddle Jumpers next Thursday.
Yeah, for sure. A good time. I know I mentioned this in the beginning of the show. Did you guys see the UCF space uniforms?
No, not yet.
Dude, they are badass.
Just watch out, Houston. Don't do anything.
Yeah. Check them out, man. They're very cool. Good job, UCF. Good job, Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. You guys made a good partnership there. They look great.
I want to see a picture of them.
Yeah, I think Jack's bringing it up. They have it as this reveal, Jack. They have this whole video.
It's on our screen.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's like
very.
It's like the Enterprise, like that thing when they're going in hyperspeed in the numbers. It's very cool, and it has this light blue against the black, which looks badass.
Very spacey.
Or maybe like the Falcon. Maybe like the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, for sure.
All right, just making sure.
Okay, dude.
Settle down, nerd.
All right, Deb, let's do You Heard It Here first.
I guess.
Yeah, nerd.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on The Jim Colbert Show.
All right, President Trump is headlining the America Business Forum in Miami next month. He'll speak at an event at the Kaseya Center directly across the street from his future presidential library.
Some casino tips.
Lionel Messi, Will Smith, and billionaire Ken Griffin are among the sprawling lineup of guests. The event is November 5th and 6th.
Dude, Messi's going to get slapped so hard.
Stop.
And then I know it was our question of the day today, but Publix is okay with open carry. Florida's ban on openly carrying a weapon was tossed out by an appeals court last month. But in spite of that, some Publix shoppers, like Ashley Butler of Tampa, says they're not really comfortable with it.
Publix is that warm, welcoming place where, you bring your kids, they get cookies at the bakery. It's a little wild and a little strange.
However, David Bostrom of Lake Wales has no problem with someone openly carrying a weapon.
I think we live in a time where deterrence is important. And I think if somebody's looking to cause trouble somewhere and they realize that, hey, there's somebody here with a firearm, might give them a second thought.
Yeah, someone had texted that to us earlier. Publix is Florida's largest grocery chain with more than 900 stores statewide. Other places like Winn-Dixie, Walmart, and Target have posted policies on their website stating that firearms are prohibited.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting Publix's take if it winds up costing them 10% of margin. That's what I'm waiting on to see how it affects sales. That's the thing I'm really, really interested in is how many people really do feel comfortable with walking around with just random people carrying handguns on their sides. Now, look, the thing is a lot of people are in that store carrying guns already. You just don't know it.
Right.
But a lot of people carry handguns every single day of their lives. You encounter them probably, at least once or twice a week, people who are actively carrying. But putting it on your side and brandishing it is a totally different vibe altogether.
Absolutely.
I just love that this is going to happen. Hey, is this BOGO?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I said... Is it BOGO?
What I said was.
And then a defamation lawsuit filed by hip-hop artist Drake against Universal Music Group has been dismissed by a U.S. district court. This follows a ruling involving hip-hop artist Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. The ruling states that the song's content is protected as opinion rather than as factual statements. The court noted that diss tracks are inherently exaggerated and are not intended to be factual claims. Drake accused UMG of defaming him by promoting the track, which he claims contained serious allegations against him.
Well, he didn't say that he likes them young. He said that he heard that he likes them young.
Yeah. I
Very
heard you like
different.
them young, right?
Yeah, very different.
Well, you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Very nice. Who do we have to thank today, young lady?
We want to thank Mills Air for saucing up our Thursdays. Yay! Thank you, Mills. Also want to thank Frogger's Grill and Bar once again for another delicious lunch. Thank you so much, Frogger's. Danny Meyering with Orlando Date Night Guide. Attorney Glenn Klausman with Colbert Court, just in case you missed Danny's recommendations for date night or Colbert Court. Their podcasts have been posted at The Jim Colbert Show. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Yes, thank you guys. Appreciate it very much. Jack, question of the day?
Yeah, will you shop at Publix after they okayed open carry in their stores? A lot of people voted in. A lot of people took part in this poll. Where do you think it falls?
Man, here's the thing. I think convenience-wise, Publix really does buy the best land. They find the places that are easiest to get in and out of. So I wonder if people will go out of their way to change their shopping habits because someone in the store has a weapon on their side. So the question is asking how many people will continue to shop there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think 70% of the audience will probably continue to shop there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was 70-30. 30 said they will no longer shop there.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a big enough number. I don't know how that's going to penetrate like all cultures and societies, but it's going to be interesting to see how Publix looks at this policy with a month or two of data behind them, especially with Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up.
Yeah, and people can decide to go other places, but sometimes they'll find, it's not what I'm used to, and they go back, and Publix might be counting on that.
Sure.
But then again, maybe they go to Aldi, Winn-Dixie, or other
Whole Foods,
and decide, I kind of like it.
Yeah, and that's as a business person, that's the last thing I would want, to give somebody an opportunity or a reason to try my competition, and I think that's what they're doing.
Oh, look at that. I can get my groceries delivered?
Yeah, exactly right.
Kroger.
Again, next Thursday at Puddle Jumpers.
That is true, 16th. But also this weekend, I'll be at the Orlando City game. That's right. They had to reschedule on Saturday, Orlando City. Woohoo!
RossComedy.com for all of that information. Tomorrow we have Jeff Borswitz in from Corona Cigar.
Oh, wow.
Plus we'll do Primetime Kitchen. We'll do Pick the Porn, your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. And, of course, 4 more opportunities for you to win $1,000. On behalf of Deb, Jack, and Ross, I'm Jim. We follow News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning after us. It's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Thursday evening.
See you Friday. Bye.
Yeah, right. Whatever.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Klausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Klausman Law. KlausmanLaw.com.
Scattered showers in the areas making the roadways slick. There's also a couple accidents that might be affecting your